You're missing me. I'll be there in just a second. I apologize.
Oh, it's fine. You mentioned you were walking the dog.
Yeah, it's my roommate's dog, and it's from the Rover app, and I'm sweating, and there was another dog involved. It's not ideal.
Doesn't sound ideal. Also, your volume's
Everything's
gone up a
great.
bit.
I'm about to play D&D. It's fine.
Are you on a different speaker, right, or a microphone right now?
I'll change it again in a second.
Alright.
My laptop is better than my phone.
You're actually a lot louder on the phone. But, yeah. Either way is fine.
Yeah, it's a bit of a crapshoot. Okay, I'll see. Let me set it up for you.
I just whipped up some mashed potatoes.
I'll check with Mary. And Matt said he was joining halfway through. I thought he mentioned that somewhere. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. That is what he said.
Alright, well, we'll give it a couple of minutes and hopefully Mary will log on. If not, then we'll just start when Karash gets back. Back into the dungeon.
I'm still here. I'm sorry. My life is a mess.
Oh, it's fine. I just wanted to get 4 people on before we start. But we can wait a little bit. Not sure what's going on with Mary. She didn't say she was missing.
There in 2 minutes tops. Coming right in.
Also, Remy, you're displaying as a splotch.
Got it.
Oh, looks like Chomsky was the previous scribe. Is anyone willing to do a recap today? Just reading from Chomsky's notes.
I'm already driving his character.
Go for it. If you don't, I will. Is it recap?
No, I didn't want to do it. I said I was already doing the other responsibilities. So that's up to y'all.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so recap for last time.
Oh, wait. Karash, you're really low again. Let me turn you back up.
God, I'm sorry, guys. How is this?
It's weird because your background noise is like, I don't know what's going on. Try now.
Okay, testing.
Alright, sounds a little bit better. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll make do. It's fine. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so very quickly, um, we continued down the hallways, searching through every door, starting on the right as proposed by Arapel in a intelligent maneuver to not miss any doors. And we continued down the way using my Karash's invisibility and blind sight that I gave myself to try to find new threats. When Karash saw some movement through the doorway in the form of light being blocked underneath it, Remy used some of his mind control to try to interpret what was going on in the room. And despite a very good attempt, it failed. And he incited an encounter where we fought a pretty hefty battle against some other humans and Drow, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in which Remy did ultimately fall. And we finished the fight haggard, but not despot. And I'm pretty sure that we just ended the session there.
Yeah, you were after basically kind of in the still in the fight. There was a couple of them left, and yeah, you were trying to finish them off. I think you had taken out the wizard, but there was still a bunch of the other ones there, and their
Were there
tank.
Oh, okay. I thought we took out the tank. We took out the archer. We took out the rogue. But maybe I'm mistaken. It's been a little while. I'm sorry.
That's weird. It keeps sounding like your mic is rubbing up against something. It's really weird. But okay.
Okay. Let me try this. Does this sound better?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I'm not sure what you did,
God,
but that definitely
damn it.
sounds better.
My mic is in my headphones, and they don't have a mic attachment.
Okay. Well, that definitely sounds more clear. Like before, it sounded like the mic was rubbing up against something, and you kept getting louder and then quieter. So, at least so far,
It's because I talk with my hands. So now that I know, I can do it better. I apologize.
Oh, no worries. I just, yeah, was checking to see if it was something technological. All right. So the Foxgloves session 79. We'll hop back into the old Dungeness ruin where the group had just alerted a group of shadow elves that sort of came at you. Going back to it, I believe it was Professor Chomsky's turn. So there is a shadow dancer nearby that's been whipping his chain around, trying to get you. What do you want to do?
I whip my chain back and forth. I whip my chain.
Pretty much.
Okay, so Gnome Chomsky. Okay, there he is. And that is Carl behind him.
Yeah.
Okay. And to get Carl to be able to attack, I have to use his bonus action, and he goes right after me. Is that correct?
Yeah, use your bonus action, and then Carl can move and attack, or just move, or whatever you want to do.
Okay. First thing I'll do is I will spend my bonus action to let Carl attack next round.
Okay.
What is... He's at 51 health. Okay. He... Alright, he is going to swing out with his Warhammer. So that means he's wearing a shield right now, right?
Yeah, he has a shield and a warhammer, or a war pick,
Okay.
I forget.
War pick. Alright, so I'm gonna swing out. Yeah, he'll attack with his war pick.
Alright, or warhammer, yeah, 23 wood strike, landing a solid hit on the shadow dancer for 11.
Does he get multiple attacks at this level?
I'm not sure. You could check if he has multi-attack or something. I guess
Extra attack.
Or extra attack.
Extra attack.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you
Okay,
can
so
take
he
a
will.
second one. Ooh, but no, 12 is not enough, and the Shadow Dancer would jump out of the way.
All right. He will hold his ground, and then Carl. That will end his turn. Carl is then going to advance to there, and Carl will also attack. Where non-player characters? Where's Carl? What is Carl under?
Under resources, I believe. Summons.
Gotcha. I don't have access, so I only have an owl under there.
Alright, let me take a look.
Unless you just want to attack with him.
You have access, you just don't have view of it. So let me add you view, which is weird. Alright, there you go.
Thank you, sir. Okay, and then Carl will use his force-empowered rend.
Alright, so Carl blasts him with force energy. 20 wood strike. Excuse me. Six force damage. And the creature looks wounded. As the Shadow Dancer takes a barrage of attacks. Koresh. So, Xylia and Uslag are in the room fighting. You're out in the hallway there. What do you want to do?
I want to walk up and get medieval on some Heidi. I'm pretty sure. Does this count as difficult terrain with this person down?
It would be double movement, stepping around the bodies, yeah. So entering the square is double movement.
Sorry, my push to talk was moving. So that's 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm too far away. So what I will do is actually pull up my character sheet. And I think I'm going to throw... I've got a cantrip for this. Sorry. I apologize. I am going to Thorn Whip this dude. He's within 30 feet of me. This guy right here.
Alright, go ahead and link the Thorn Whip spell. Description first, if you can.
Oh, crap. I think I did it wrong. I'm sorry. Did it show?
It didn't show the description, though.
It's a cantrip. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button.
Alright, so you do some chanting and gesturing as you hurl a Thorn Whip out towards the creature. 21 wood strike, doing, looks like 16 piercing damage, which would wound him and pull him 10 feet towards you. Which can only get him here unless you want to pull him into Arapel space.
If I pull him 5 feet more, I don't think so. But does Uslag get a attack of opportunity?
Well, you couldn't. This is 15 feet because it's a double diagonal.
I don't think it forced.
Oh, then never mind. So yeah, that sounds good.
And no, even if you did, she would not. Forced movement doesn't provoke copies.
That's what I thought. Can I choose not to move him? Can
yes.
he stay where he is? Okay, then I would like him to stay where he is.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Uslag.
I am going to chop at him with my greatsword.
All right, so Uslag does a great sword attack. 20 would strike, catching him before he can dodge, doing 22 points of damage total, and very much wounding him with the first hit. 12 would not be enough as he dodges to the side.
That's fine.
Now he has several wounds. Xylia.
I move over here so I can take some hits on this guy with my glaive.
So you move 25 feet to the west, getting to the north of him. 13 would not be enough as he sidesteps the glaive slash.
Try again.
But 28 would connect with the second hit. For 8 points, and he is very wounded, but still up.
Oh, also the 13 would have been an 18 because I'm raging.
Oh, yeah. If Uslag is still raging, that would strike as well then.
So should I roll damage again?
Yeah, because you would have hit with the first attack.
Yeah. Okay.
So 10 points would cut into him. And he goes down.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
All right. Remy.
Do I have any knowledge of that guy who went and is harassing Chomsky? Like,
you
did I hear
probably
anything?
hear yelling down the hallway and attacking.
Remy is seeing that this is basically underhand, is going to go, I must check on the doctor, and just run 30 feet to there, and then he's going to fire off some Eldritch Blasts.
Right.
Pew pew!
You take some shots at the...
Okay, never mind. I was just checking. I have 1 exhaustion level, but it's not affecting me on attack rolls yet.
No, that wouldn't affect attacks. So 20 would strike with the first, but 12 would just shoot the wall near him. So you do 12 points of damage, further wounding him with the blast.
And I believe... what is the action requirement for drinking a potion? If I were to do that. Okay. Then yeah, that'll. What is that? Oh, is that an exhaustion? Is that an exhaustion level thing? To the.
Yeah. Generally, the radioactive symbol is an exhaustion level. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Did we just get an Arapel?
Yeah, sorry guys, I totally lost track of time today.
So you would be next, but I'm gonna bump you a little bit because I know you're gonna want to get situated. So yeah, we'll pass you for now. The Shadow Archer is going to be dead, so he does not do anything. The Shadow Dancer, who now sees Remy up there firing at him, is going to step into... Oh wait, no, there's a torch there.
And I'm sorry to ask, and please correct me if I'm wrong. Did Remy drop last?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're God, fucking dogs.
Arapel gave me 50 points of health with her one of her.
Yeah, she did some healing.
Crazy amount of healing. That's right.
She did lay on hands. So he can't reach Remy right now, so I think he's gonna whip Chomsky, or at least attempt to. Doing his multi-attack. Whoopsh. So he sends out some spike chains, But Chomsky stays behind his shield, taking the attacks. He is then going to attempt a tumble, which Carl can oppose because he's going through Carl's space.
Hey, I have a question. Is he getting anything extra because he's in the shadows? Because I should have a
No,
light. I just grabbed it.
He's not.
Okay.
So give me a acrobatics check.
Oh, sorry. I forgot that was me. Apologies. Um,
Ugh, out.
God.
So he would make it, tumbling through Carl, moving over to here. Chomsky.
Professor Chomsky is going to swing out with 2 of his piggity pikes.
Okay.
Ooh,
The first
yeah.
one connects.
Oh, yeah.
For 12.
Okay, and then... Oh, man, I thought... Yeah, he's going to spend... he's going to use his bonus action. I can interrupt. I can interrupt attacks, right? Well, actually, no, I can't. This isn't... Because I wanted to use a smite. Yeah,
Does
okay.
Chomsky
No, it's a
smite?
bonus action. Yeah, he has branding smite, and it's a bonus action.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a different type of smite. That's not, I don't think...
Right.
Yeah.
Does he have another type of smite that I'm missing?
I don't think
Like
so.
an ability?
I think that the smites might be an artificer thing, but the actual, like, paladin smites are different, because you can use those just
Gotcha.
whenever.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll your crit.
Thank you.
Alright, 14 points would bring him down. Oh.
Sweet. I think it should do more than that anyway. Oh no, 3 plus 5. It did it. Okay.
Alright, so the group is safe
Cool.
for now. What do you all want to do?
Uslag will
we're-
go check and just see if Chomsky and Remy are okay. Sounds quiet over here.
Remind me what's happening. I'm so lost.
You are in a fight with a bunch of Shatterkai, who you had awoken from the chamber over here.
Okay.
Probably cultists of some kind.
And how did we get separated? Because I don't see some of the party.
Some of the party... You started down the hall here, you don't remember? With
Yeah,
Chomsky?
Chomsky
No,
stayed,
I don't,
over
sorry.
there. He was trying to unlock a door.
I
and,
remember, I remember hitting
Yeah,
some, finding some
he was-
Shadowkai, but I guess I forgot exactly what our positioning was.
You
Sorry.
had kind of split up because Remy was listening up ahead, and that's when the enemies heard you and came out. So the group
Okay.
was
Got
kind
a
of
little-
split.
All right.
Got a little greedy.
But everyone seemingly is fine.
So Noam Chomsky is gonna. He's just gonna search the body if there's any material part left on this guy.
The
just searching for
Shatterkai
valuable-
would have a spike chain and I believe studded leather. He would also have a pouch of gold. Looks like pale coin. There are 65 pale coin.
Cool.
Karash
He will
is,
take that.
is specifically interested in that bow that the archer used.
Alright, so the archer's bow does look a bit fancy in construction. Do you have history?
I do not.
Alright, so yeah, it looks strange. Well, maybe a little bit more pale and like rinsed of color than a normal bow would. But you don't see anything out of the ordinary with it, other than that.
Arapel, can you take a look at this bow for me and tell me if you know where it comes from?
Of course. He will take the bow and take a look at it.
Okay. So, you have history?
I think so.
You would also
Yes.
notice it looks like some kind of runic scribbling on the floor in front of this door here. Now that things have calmed down. So the only thing you could really tell about it with history is that it is probably a Shatter Kai creation. This bow. Were you saying something, Karash?
Yes. But then this random dog started growling at my cat, so I forget. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So what does everyone want to do?
Oh! I was just gonna say, just to be wary of the runes on the floor, just as a general warning to the group. But I'm sure that was already, accounted for.
Do we know what I was concentrating on?
I don't remember.
I think it was. I don't think it was Spirit Guardians. I think it was that thing that gives people radiant damage within 30 feet of you.
Oh, Crusader's Mantle. I would have normally had an aura up around myself though for that.
Some of us were blessed during that battle, I think. So
it must have been blessed then.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is probably gone now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because if it had been Crusader's Mantle, I would have had the 30-foot aura up, I think.
So you'd also notice as you're in here that this room is partially caved in, and there are a bunch of sleeping bags here. So it looks like this is some kind of living area for maybe some of the cultists.
Is there a corpse chained to the wall over here?
There is a skeleton that is kind of hanging up on the wall.
That's gruesome.
Yeah, it looks
Put a
like
candle in it. It's a nightlight.
Yeah, it looks like it's very old though. You don't think whoever it was died recently? It may have been here when they got here, whatever this place is.
Can we search this body right here if we haven't already?
Yeah, so if you want, you could search the other body or the other bodies. Yep. The archer over here has his longbow. He would have 10 arrows left, probably. Looks like he also has some pale coin, 35 to be exact. And
who is treasure right now? Is it Crash?
The treasurer is Chomsky. So right now,
okay, got it.
Unless well, are you splitting these amongst everyone, or are you just putting them in the treasury for now?
I was gonna put it in the treasury.
All right, and I think you should have access to the treasury, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Which actually, not everyone should. So let me change that.
Hold on, I don't have access. I can see it, but I don't think I can.
Yeah, okay, that's how it should be. So let me give you access. There you go. Now you should have access.
Yep, got it. Thank you. And how much pale coin did you say was on this guy?
What did I say? It was 25.
Okay. I think anything else of value?
It doesn't seem like it. And the wizard looks like he has some dark robes on. And what else does he have? Shadow Weaver. Oh, never mind. He has studded leather. So he has kind of dark robes, but underneath some studded leather. And looks like some components. 80 gold pieces worth of arcane components, to be exact.
Okay.
The human over here doesn't really have much. He's got a shield and a sword, but he isn't even wearing armor. He almost looks like some kind of slave.
So if you were to look at the party treasury real quick, that 10,300 gold worth of currency, that's not Shadow Gold or whatever. The
No, that's on
Pale
Adelaine.
Coin.
Yeah, no, that's on Adelaine, I believe.
Oh, okay, so I don't see a thing for Pale Coin already on here, but I feel like we got some.
Yeah, we converted some gold, and then we also
I think
found
we
that
spent
pouch of
most of it.
500.
If you look
I
down
think we did
under
too.
Chomsky has 159 pale coin. I don't know why it's separated like that.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna open up a Pale Coin inventory in there then. So
Yeah, that's fine. Do you have 159 pale coin, Chomsky?
He's gone.
I'm Chomsky.
All right.
Let us know how you really feel, DM.
Yeah, well, if you can see his sheet, I meant, did you see 159 pale coin on there?
I do not.
Okay, because this is why I said I didn't really want her to do it this way. So I'm just gonna delete the stuff on the other people and assume that they have it on their sheets.
Not the gold at the top that most
No,
people
no,
kept.
that's
Like,
the
okay,
belonging to. I'm gonna delete because those people at this point should just have that stuff on their sheets anyway. So I'll just take those out. So yeah, you can just make a thing for the pale coin. This is kind of why I also want to maybe put this on a Google Doc. But anyway, what does the group want to do?
How much time did we spend searching bodies and looking at the bow and?
Just right now? Oh, it's been like a minute. You barely spent any
Okay.
time. These dark fissures of power are still swirling around.
Can I assess Karash and Xylia's health?
Yeah, sure. Koresh and Xylia, you can whisper Arapel your health, if you please.
I gladly will. Can I also shrink down to my normal size? And
Yeah.
then I'm just going to walk toward the um, swirling nonsense. Just right here.
Do
Just
you
to see.
do you know what those eyes on you are?
That is dark vision.
Oh, okay.
That's a good token for it, I think.
I like it for that. It's 8 hours, and I'm probably, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour into it.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, so you're trying to look at the swirling miasma on the ground. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
So Arcana might tell you, and I think you examined these already in the other rooms, but Arcana would tell you more about this energy.
So built this character totally for combat. I don't think I have Arcana either. I've got a +0 to Arcana if I can roll.
I mean, you could roll, but if you're not proficient, the amount of info you get would be limited.
I am not
Professor
proficient.
Chomsky would be interested by your advancing, and he would come up behind you.
I would
What are you
love
looking at there, chap?
I would love to help you take a look at this closer and point out the um, patterns of swirling that I see, but I don't have any kind of classical training like you, my friend. Please, by all
Yes,
means,
yes,
take a look.
yes. Let me take a look. Yes, yes. Yeah. Seems quite familiar.
All right, so Remy.
Not Remy. That wasn't supposed to be Remy. That's Chomsky. That's Chomsky's role, but it's
Oh,
coming out under my name.
gotcha. So Chomsky would examine the darkness. He would recognize it as being void energy, like the other ones he's seen in here. Extremely dangerous to living organisms, as it looks like the one creature that was caught in it has now just been drained of all life and is a husk corpse there.
Be careful
And
with
I believe you
Google's
got
for gnome. you might get sucked into that.
Yes, it seems quite dangerous. You want to stay out of that, I think. And Remy is just going to be poking around this room, searching the room, searching the beds. He's going to make his way around to the skeleton and just inspect it for valuables as well.
When everyone collecting different plasma and bodies and beds and stuff, I would like to. Arapel would say, if we're able to stay in one place for 10 minutes, I would appreciate the time to aid our.
You cut out there. Aid our what?
Our group, to assist our
Okay.
group's current condition.
I could use it sorely, if I want to be honest.
Please, everyone, stay nearby during this time, but continue your investigations.
Yeah, Karash has 10 minutes to spare for sure.
Okay.
So where are you all spending these 10 minutes?
Shall we step into the room during this time?
Yes, I think it'd be quite smart. Let's close ourselves off.
Alright, so everyone's...
Should we pull the bodies into the room with us? I hate
You're
to be.
investigating them during this time, then I would say yes.
Yes, and close the doors.
Yep. Pull the bodies in, close the doors, and lock it if we can lock it.
It seems like there's a lot of torches in the hallway.
One of them might have been mine.
Alright, I'm just going to delete the unattended ones.
Fine.
So you pull the body in as well as you enter the room. Gnome Chomsky. It looks like someone dropped something over here. I think that might have been Gnome Chomsky. But it might have been his crossbow or something. So we'll just say he picked it up. Go ahead and move him into the room. And pull this guy in. Newslog steps forward and closes the door.
Is there a lock on our side?
It doesn't look like you can lock it, no.
During these 10 minutes, do we need to stay within a few feet of Arapel? Or
Please remain within 30 feet. This room should be sufficient.
Within 30 feet, perfect. As Arapel does the fantastic job of healing, I'm gonna take my I'm gonna take my trunk along the walls and just search the outer walls for openings, cracks, and secrets.
Alright, so you're going to try to search the walls during these 10 minutes. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Also, you can take the net off yourself. I think that was when you were restrained.
Oh, yes, it was.
So, 16. Luckily, I don't think you have exhaustion, right?
Nope, not yet. I haven't gone down.
Alright, so you're looking around, examining these walls, but you don't really find anything. It looks like this is just a solid room where, this part over here caved in. Give me a D20 roll, someone, for events. Okay. So some time passes, 10 minutes to be exact, and I assume you were casting a spell?
Yes. So everyone in the party, well, 6. So how's...
You keep cutting out, sorry, what did you say?
Can I heal Carl? I know you said I can't bandage him, but can I heal him with magic, with spells?
I believe he has to be repaired by Chomsky.
Repaired. Okay.
think.
All right. Then I'll heal the 6 humanoids. For it's not a lot, but 20 each.
Okay, so you all gain 20. Every minute,
That's
I
great.
think Chomsky can do mending on him, which gives him a set amount of healing. Isn't that how it
Okay.
works? And if you read under the creature, it says how much it heals him for. Mending spell, it regains 2d6, so you could do 20d6 healing, which is probably going to bring him to full. So it's been 10 minutes. So
Okay,
Chomsky
so-
sits there welding on Carl with the mending spell. So yeah,
Helmet comes down in front of his eyes. Sparks.
Carl looks much more battle ready.
And it's tickling Carl. Like he kind of like leans into it a little bit and like wags his tail. Wow.
If he has a tail. So it's 11:40.
A nub. Is a nub.
Sure, his nub. So it's 11:40. What does the group want to do? It's been quiet so far.
I must caution you that I am unable to fully restore our injured allies at this time.
Are we okay to keep moving?
Yeah, I think we gotta. But I mean, could we have searched this room as well? I wanted to search like the beds and go look at the skeleton that's hanging on the wall.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
And Arabelle,
Okay.
you healed us all for 20, correct?
Yeah, everyone got 20, but I would imagine that Xylia and Karash still look pretty bad to everyone.
Not the best, but much better.
At least I love healing barbarians because I always know it's worth double, or it's often worth double.
And DM, I just took away my temp HP in the red circle because I shrunk down.
All right, that's fine. So no, neither of you find anything from your examinations. The bones just appear to be hanging there. Maybe they were put there as some sort of ritual a long time ago, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Remy just kind of cracks his neck. Well, I don't know about you, but I think we should go.
I will listen at the door and then open it.
Give me a perception. I guess at disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Is the
Can Carl
ringing,
assist her?
the ringing in your ears makes it hard to hear. Yeah, Carl can take a listen to if it wants.
It does. He is concerned. Tabby.
Carl doesn't make any motions like he's hearing anything.
Yes, I think it might be safe for us to move forward. I don't mind having Carl take the lead. He is quite perceptive. I'm going to reapply light on my shield. Yes, good job. Yes, that sounds like an excellent suggestion.
All right, so
That's my best Professor Chomsky.
did Xylia get healed for 20?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just looks like she's still pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
who is opening the door?
I guess Carl and Uslug.
All right, so you pull the double doors open, once again revealing the hallway, though the swirly mist is now gone.
Ooh.
Weird mist is gone.
Excellent.
Just leaving the bones there.
Yes, that is something quite marvelous. I guess the concentration of energy must have dissipated. Isn't that right, Carl?
Carl does not really give a coherent answer.
Just like grinding gears.
Alright, so Carl is heading up the hallway, followed by Uslog.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Just
Yeah.
as a heads up, neither Carl nor Uslog have a light on at the moment. So
Okay. Though right behind you, I believe Remy does have a light.
yeah,
Yes, I do on my
Remy
shield.
tends to make sure he's far away from battle sometimes. So just
Yes, I do.
So
I mean,
does
that's what he
Carl
should. So.
does Carl actually communicate with you mentally?
Oh, that is a good question.
I didn't think he could talk.
I think he just understands you. I don't know that he
Yeah,
communicate
so
back.
if he hears something, I don't know if he has a way of telling you.
I mean,
I
you could give him
mean,
instructions like raise 2 fingers for danger or something. I don't know, something like
Alright.
sit. He sits. If there's danger, he immediately sits and stops, and then turns and looks at me, or at no, Professor Chomsky.
Alright, well, he passes by a large double door here as he's going. And up ahead, it looks like
Sit.
there is a bunch of hallway. Does
Well, I
someone
think
does someone have the 120 feet of dark vision or something?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, that's why you
Oof.
can see up there.
Yep.
So you would see, yeah, there's a turn up ahead, but then a long hallway filled with doors ahead of that.
Yeah, there's also a little crossroads just past this wooden door.
Does Noam Chomsky, I mean, does Carl hear anything at the door? Does Carl sit?
Carl might, I don't know, he would just kind of stand there looking at the door. What's his passive perception?
18.
Yeah, he just kind of stands there looking at the door.
Well, is someone going to open it? That is our strategy, isn't it?
Does someone have a 15 or over passive?
Oh.
Mine is 15, but
But you
I'm
have
exhausted.
exhaustion, yeah. You're still a little messed up from battle.
Carl's is 18.
Yeah, but Carl can't express what he hears.
If he hears something, he sits. He doesn't need a language.
He'd
He
be
understands
sitting
me.
every like 5 seconds. It's like, oh, there's a noise in the cave. Sit. I mean, he can sit. He couldn't tell you what he hears, though.
Karash isn't here right now, but I believe he's got a pretty high passive.
Oh, Karash?
Yeah, he just stepped out for a second, I think.
Oh, that would
I think it was
explain.
at least 15. Like, I don't know that it was like crazy high, but like, yeah, I thought it was good. Crashes.
I didn't even hear him say he stepped out. Alright, I was wondering. He's still in the room. Alright, so what's Karash's? Karash has a... What was he doing to his spell list? Oh, that's right. He doesn't do roll 20. He does beyond. So it says his passive is 18. So Karash would say, I believe there's more of that dark void energy inside this room. I can hear it swirling.
Awesome.
But
18.
I don't hear anything else, he says in a low whispered voice.
Well, if we proceed past this, there is a possibility something will be able to flank us, coming out of the room behind us.
Last time something did come out of those shadows once we disturbed it. There
But
might
our
be
goal
something
is
new
to
again.
clear this place, yes?
I
I guess we haven't
believe so.
tested whether they will come out of the swirling stuff. if we don't throw stuff at it. We haven't gone that far with our experiments.
I don't know. I mean, aren't we here to kill the cultist? Do we even know if these shadow? Are they in the cult, or are we looking for? I don't know, more alive?
Oh, is your druid friend with you, or did you leave her outside? I think you left her outside.
I think she tends to stay outside.
So from what you know so far, you haven't really questioned any of these people. They've just been attacking you. It's not like you stopped them and said, "Hey, are you followers of the Shadowlord?" I believe one of them may have mentioned something about the Shadowlord during the battle. I don't remember exactly, but you might guess that these undead and these people might have something to do with the cult. But obviously, until you question one of them or get some more definitive answers, you don't know for sure.
Right. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Let's skip it. Not skip it.
Well, that last one disappeared. I can't speak today. Disappeared on its own. Maybe this one will too. I don't know. I don't understand this stuff.
I have
Well,
not
we don't
gathered sufficient information to make a recommendation.
Should we open the
don't
door
know.
and see it, and try not to throw bones at it for now?
Sure.
No,
There might be something of value. Sure.
No
will also-
disturbing the mist.
Yeah, it's also worth testing to see if the door is sealed or openable.
Do we have any
Actually-
Shatterkai in the group? Because actually, the door might. Well, I guess someone with history might know something about the design of this door.
Oh God. Yeah. Gnome knows a little bit.
I think that's Gnome.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. By the way, can you hear me okay with this?
So Gnome Chomsky, upon
Yep.
examining the door or just looking at it with the light up against it, would believe that this might be the design that someone would put on a crypt or someplace where the dead are kept. Generally in Elven / Shadowkai culture. Not as much Elven, more Shadowkai, because elves usually bury their dead in the forests, but yeah.
You know what they bury with the dead? Their trinkets. I'm just saying, I think this might be an excellent time for us to go grave robbing.
Maybe on the way out.
And as someone that studied death rituals in multiple cultures, I don't know if I can condone grave robbing personally.
Grave borrowing. Grave borrowing.
Well, you steal from the souls of the infinite. Is that something that your soul is prepared to deal with?
I am perfectly fine dealing with stealing off a dead body. Yes, they don't need it.
I mean, I'm not one to restrict somebody's actions. I'm just throwing out my perspective.
I'm more worried
But
about what
cool.
treasure from a dead thing in this place might do.
You're not even a little bit curious? Yeah, come on, you know you're curious. You're so curious. I'm so curious.
Like your riblets are obviously curious. That's not the question. It's more a matter of ethics and morality. If one, we have a finite time to go through this. So do we want to spend this time grave digging?
If these tombs
Grave borrowing?
the usage of this temple as a usage of this place by the cultists, then perhaps those who are buried here would prefer their trinkets, as you call them, to be used to cleanse this place. However,
Exactly. Infiltrators.
On the other hand,
Precisely. I love you. Yes, and I just tap him on the head. Yes, you're so smart. Yes. See.
clank, clank, clank.
Yeah. I just grab it like I was gonna grab cheeks and pull them apart, but it's metal, and I just like hands on cheeks. I'm just like, yeah.
On the other hand, if those interred here have been corrupted by the rituals and cultists in this place,
All right, I think
they
we've definitely heard enough. Yeah, you did great. Excellent.
boop, 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 boop. He looks confused.
PowerPoint over.
Okay. The group is making some noise. I need a D20 check for events.
Oh,
Xylia,
somebody.
hit us up.
Something may have heard you.
I'll do it.
Oh. Give me a D100 roll, please.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Okay. So you continue speaking, but so far nothing has, as far as you can tell, come here. It's still
I was
quiet.
waiting for that to be 76 zombies.
Just out of the
Do
wall.
do any of us get? Do any of us get the sense that something might be close?
So you do hear the swirling of the energy from in the room, but so far you don't hear anything else in the area. Also, do you have a fan going, Koresh? I hear something in the background.
No, I can never get it right. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It's the bugs. It's literally frogs and moths outside my house.
Oh, I don't think I've heard that before. Weird.
East Coast is incredibly loud.
Okay, no worries. Just checking because it was new.
Sounds like where I grew up, but now I'm in the city.
Is this any better, or is this?
It's the same, but it's not a big deal. It's fine.
God, I'm sorry. Give me like a minute. It'll be done.
Yeah.
Apologize.
No. Yeah, like I said, no worries. So yeah, what do you all want to do?
Remy points at the door with his eyes.
Just pointing at the door.
We're here to open doors and to look for cultists. So might as well leave no stone unturned, right?
Okay, but let's not mess with anything that we don't have to.
I mean, if it's a tomb and some of that swirling mist appeared on the tombs, then it might spawn some more of those zombie things.
How did you guys? I missed it before. How did you get rid of the one in the hallway?
It just went
Disappeared
away.
on its own.
It seems
Yeah,
like
just
they
went away.
they may just come and go over time in this place for whatever reason. It definitely is curious.
Let's all prepare ourselves.
Because this wasn't happening
Throw
in
open
the
the
outer
door.
cave.
Let's all prepare ourselves outside the door, throw open the door, and blast anything that we see that looks spooky.
Danny DeVito it?
First of all, is it trapped?
So you don't see anything that looks strange about this door other than the. Yeah, well, no one so far has seen anything that looks like a trap on this door. Though actually, perception might give you some more information here if someone wants to take a closer look at the door.
I would love to. I've got a high perception.
All right, so Koresh, you walk right up and examine it.
Yes, I do.
Hey, we got Noam Chomsky.
Hello, I'm logging on to Roll20.
That is.
Carl died.
That's okay.
He didn't die.
I'm
Here
kidding.
comes
He
Carl
didn't die.
3.0.
Carl's fine.
Or I think the next version was going to be Carl Vista.
Carl Vista. So Koresh, you take a closer look, and Carl.
I will say my passive.
I will say
my passive perception is 18. I don't know if that factors into this equation.
So the door does show signs of being open. It doesn't look like it's sealed, so you think it has been accessed recently. You wouldn't notice anything else, though.
Okay. I'll share that.
Okay. So was someone opening it?
I will. Uslag will.
I do have Mage
I'm gonna
Hand
back up. If
if you want to protect yourself.
So it looks like these doors open inward.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just push open the door. From. Oh no.
So you push on the door. It appears to be locked, though, just like the other door.
No.
Yeehaw.
Which, by the way, Noam Chomsky never did get open. There's still that door back there.
Oh.
Oh, is there one we
Well, if
skipped?
it's locked.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
the door
because
that I was midway through.
yeah.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
So if you want to try this one, that would be another thieves' tools check with probably dexterity.
Someone give him guidance.
I
do
give
have
myself guidance.
I do not. Yes, I
I
think you
give
can.
myself guidance.
All right, so
Yeah.
Professor Chomsky gives himself guidance as he begins to work his thief picks on these locks. 15 plus a d4. Well, 15 would be enough, and there is a click. You believe the door is unlocked.
Do you guys want to step back before I open it, or I guess
I'm just gonna put my trunk on your shoulder and just say that, like, I knew you could do it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris.
Remy's just
Then I guess I will start to push the door open.
All
Do
right.
I hear anything on the other side?
Well, the swirling gets louder as you push the door open, and it creaks angrily in protest. The door would open into a room filled with what look like stone coffins.
Oh my god.
In the center of the room, you see the swirling mass. And it looks like one of the coffins is partially opened. The other is
Oh,
really
no.
sealed.
See anything yet? Oh, is that because Remy is?
Yeah, the
This
light's
light
back
isn't
down
here.
the hallway.
Yeah, and if you want, can you take away my control of Chomsky so I shouldn't be able to see in there.
Sure.
Thanks.
Does anyone have divine sense?
Oh, yes, I can attempt. Little antenna pops up.
Hell yeah, Arapel.
Boop.
Alright, give me a moment. I'm taking away vision from Remy.
Seems like every time I try to use this is not a good time, and in this moment I didn't think of it, so thank you for reminding me. Like a lot of times I try to use it and it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just glad it's here. Like,
I'll also
typically
move.
it's,
I'll move up here so I have a better view before I enact that as well.
So
better view into the room.
You don't detect any fiends, though you do sense that this area might be a bit desecrated.
what does that mean?
That
I know what
it is
desecration is, but
corrupted by necrotic or possibly evil energies.
Like this room in particular?
Just kind of all around you. This area you've come into where these swirling voids are appearing. It seems like there's a very maybe desecrated is the wrong word. Never mind. You wouldn't detect a desecration because it's more of just a heavy presence of necrotic and void energy.
But I don't detect undead within 60 feet ahead of
no,
me looking into
you
that
wouldn't
room.
detect them if they were in the coffins anyway, because you can only detect if you can see
good
them.
point. Good point. Okay.
Yeah, so if there
But
are undead
with-
in there in the coffins, you would not detect them.
Okay,
Hold on.
so I would say I am unable. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. I apologize.
I was just gonna say, if anything has risen and exited the open coffin, it does not appear to be in this room. But I am unable to assess the contents of the other coffins as they are currently closed.
The main point of this power is to detect things that are trying to pose as humans, like devils and demons and like vampires who are trying to look like, basically creatures that are trying to fool you as to what they actually are.
Okay.
So
like
Remy is
possessed
going to
creatures.
hold up. Remy will hold up his hand and just, I might have something for this. Kind of like twirls a strand of hair in between his finger, and he's going to cast Detect Evil and Good.
All right, go ahead and link it. So
and I'm gonna move forward to the front
So
to
where
get
are
everything
you
that
when you cast that?
it's
Mm.
concentration for up to 10 minutes. It's for the duration.
Okay. Within 30 feet of you.
Hmm.
So you would
All of them.
detect. It seems like there are undead signatures coming from all the coffins,
Oh,
Except the open
Should
one?
except the open one. Yeah.
should we try to open them?
um, am I getting any undead signatures from the swirling mass?
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Okay. Um, I think I want to go look in the already opened coffin and not disturb the other ones. That's kind of what I want to
Good.
do.
Be careful not to
I'm
touch
gonna
the void energy as you pass.
I'm gonna just grab Remy by the shoulder and not stop him, but just Remy.
Don't worry about me.
I know this room is intriguing, but we have a time limit and we set out to do something.
One look. That's all I ask. Please, old chap, for me.
I can't deny you. You're too goddamn cute. Cheap.
Ah,
And he
tell
pinches
me.
the cheeks.
And I go to stealthily move
As
from
he's
there.
walking by me, I'm going to tap him on the back and tell him I believe in him and guide him on his way.
All right.
Oh.
So you climb over the coffin here. Are you trying to move stealthily?
Yes.
Jesus.
All right. Stealth check.
I'm gonna touch a.
And I will use that D4 on the stealth check.
All
Okay.
right.
Seems to be.
Nice.
So you move over to the coffin, which looks like it's partially open. Looking inside, it's just a stone interior. There are scratch marks on the inside of this coffin, and several different places, but you don't see anything of value or anything else in there.
That's terrifying. That's even worse than the dude who was pinned to the wall. Scratches in the coffin. Ooh.
Yeah. Um. Okay. And there's nothing like inscribed on the inside of it, or like jewels set on the inside. Nothing like that. Like just nothing.
So there's nothing obvious on the bottom part. You can't really see the cover from where you are. You'd have to kind of climb in almost and take a look with your light.
I'll poke my head in there.
All
I'll
right.
go in. I'm gonna go in upside down. It's gonna be like really like he's gonna like twist at the middle and then just
Well,
go over like backwards and look at it.
your light
I'm waiting.
source.
Face
Your
palms.
your light source is your shield, right?
He left it in the
Yeah.
hallway, but yeah.
Can you see in the
Yeah.
dark in here? I guess there's a torch
I have it
here.
on my shield. My shield's on me.
So your shield wouldn't fit in the coffin as it's opened right now. Do you want to open the lid a bit more?
Just transfer your light spell to a pebble or something
Yeah.
inside the coffin.
See, I just envision Remy as like a ferret that can just like squeeze into tight spaces and just slip right in no matter
Creepy
what.
ferret.
Hey, no, that level 14 aberrant mind ability, that's exactly what I can do. Any hole half an inch in diameter.
Oh god.
Yeah, look out.
Remy's got a plan.
Yeah. Yeah, Remy will pick up a small pebble off the ground and softly, very softly, cast light on the
So-
pebble, and then
Your shield stops glowing as the pebble suddenly produces a very intense light, and you kind of squeeze in a bit with the pebble to illuminate. You would see on the inside, on the top of the coffin, there are a bunch more scratch marks and some sort of symbol that's etched into the stone.
do I recognize the symbol?
You can give me an Arcana check if you want.
Yeah, this isn't gonna go well. Yeah, that didn't go well.
It is not familiar to you.
Remy is going to use a bonus action, make a mental connection with Noam Chomsky, and he's going to immediately start describing what he's seeing in his mind to Noam Chomsky.
You're gonna describe a symbol.
Yeah, and be like, it's a circle with like
Kind
two
of
X's passing through it at
squiggly
45-degree
with.
angles. Like, yeah, just like we're using
Uh,
360 degrees, and I'll describe it.
you can make a check with disadvantage, Chomsky.
No,
Uh,
is he talking to you right now? Mentally, you look puzzled.
how can you tell?
Your furrowed brow. If he's trying to describe a picture, tell him to take a drawing of it. Tell him to
Oh.
outline a piece of
Or
paper
rubbing.
and with like a piece of charcoal.
Can I
Remy.
have a d20 roll from someone?
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
D100 roll.
Stop asking for both of those at the same time.
So as this is happening,
Oh, God.
Koresh, you would hear footsteps coming from. It looks like the northwest.
Oh my God.
Okay, so is this Carl right next to me?
Yes.
Does Carl hear that as well?
So
Carl might, though he can't. We were asking, does he have a way of communicating with you?
Not right now.
So Carl
Next
might
long
make.
rest.
Carl would suddenly sit on the ground.
Yeah.
Which probably makes noise.
Which probably makes more noise.
so Karash would put his trunk up in the air to the left side of him and like clench it to make like a closed fist and signal to get inside the room because ears are
Oh my
perked up.
God.
Something's coming.
So are you
So
all
I
moving
would
into the
try
room?
to-
Yes.
Alright. So you all quickly
Mhm.
start filing into the room, making some noise as you do so.
Gooselug's gonna kind of stay on the outside, so she kind of. I mean, I guess all the others.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna say
I just don't want to go
close
too far
to
into that room.
Slug.
So
If something's
are you
coming around the
pushing,
corner, you don't want to be visible.
Are you
Yeah.
pushing the door shut? Also, whose torch is this?
That's
I think
Remy's
that's Remy's.
that left behind. Yeah.
I
Uh,
would like to leave the door. I would
What,
like to
the
leave the door
ajar?
cracked if it leads this direction, closed if it leads this direction.
so if it opens inward and you left it cracked, you would only really see like this one little area here,
That's okay.
like right here. Do you want
I've got
to?
my ear.
Okay,
up
so you are
against
going
the
to try
door.
to leave it open a bit.
I recommend that Remy should quench his light for the time being.
So yeah, Remy, you see them all file in here. The door is closed or attempted to close quietly. Give me a stealth check, whoever's closing the door.
And it's currently a rock, so I'll just close my hand around it, and that'll put out the light.
I guess I'm closing the door unless
It's either you or
Uslag.
Carl.
Yeah, Uslag, I don't see you. Where are you?
I think she's on your
She's
square.
underneath. Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Which is fine. You're not in combat, so you can share a 5-foot square if you want.
Yeah.
But
Uslag, I feel like you would come in last.
I'm stumbling a little bit. Yeah.
all right, so go ahead and give me a stealth check as you attempt to quietly close the door.
And then a D100.
That would be Karash or Carl or whoever wants to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying I think Uslag would probably come in after Karash, just like as a character trait. But maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Yeah. I mean, that was my thinking. I mean, she doesn't really like this room. So, but am I pulling the door closed?
Whoever wants to. It can be.
Please.
but she would have disadvantage. All right, so it makes a little bit of noise as the door closes. Yeah, because she's got exhaustion. But you leave it open just a crack to continue looking out into the hallway. It sounds like the footsteps move past to the north. You don't know where they go, but it doesn't seem like they're coming down this hallway.
As we stand here in the dark and listen to the footsteps, I would activate another divine sense just in case any coffins decide to, open.
Oh, and you put out your light, right?
He covered it.
Yeah.
Put it in his pocket.
It's
Yeah.
currently completely dark in here.
Oh my god, I can't see anything.
Like it.
I can't read the inscription in dark.
Give it time until the threat has passed.
Okay.
Science week for no threat.
So you are sitting here a moment in the darkness as you wait, listening for the footsteps. When Crash, you hear something peculiar. The sound of stone scraping against stone coming from the west somewhere.
In this room?
Yeah, in the room.
Does it
no.
I pre-action opened my hand. Oh.
Does it sound like it's coming directly from a coffin?
It's hard to tell, but if you do open your hand right now, since the door is open,
immediately,
you might let light out into the hallway.
So as
we said that we saw it go further this way, though, right?
Well, this is close the door.
No, we don't know where it went. We just heard it move not towards us.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
If Remy opens his hand, I will close the door completely.
Let me roll for something.
Yeah, I'm terrified. I open my hand.
All right. So
I feel like you should open your hand.
So yeah, a couple of things. You would push the door closed, really hoping whatever that was did not hear. As you open your hand to light up the area, you would see a creature climbing out of the coffin down here.
Warning.
It looks like it has fangs. As it kind of looks up and hisses.
Did you say? You said fangs, correct?
Yes.
Fangs.
Not bangs.
I heard bangs.
Bangs? No, it doesn't have bangs.
Just got a new haircut.
You gotta get that grand picture.
You would encounter a fleet of undead Karens that are just gonna come to you to talk to your manager.
I want to talk to your manager.
It's horrible.
No. Worse than any monster Luke could think of.
Alright, so I think these might actually look familiar to you as you encountered them out in the cave before, I believe. Right?
Yeah, it was like very familiar with.
So you also hear stirring coming from several of the coffins now. I need initiative rolls.
What are we on an exterminator mission?
I mean, honestly, we could have easily seen this coming. There's a room full of coffins.
It's probably fine.
Yay, we get to search the coffin.
Sorry, Uslog.
It was all Remy's plan. Like when he convinced you to let him go in, he's like, even if it happens, I'm glad.
I mean, who can say no to that fucking cutie pie? He's just it's just too charming.
Puss in Boots eyes.
Hey, it's just so goddamn charming. I just want to
charmingly psychotically charming.
There you go. Sorry, just give me one moment to check something.
Wide-eyed and wonder at the world, with a knife ready to just murder you in your sleep.
See, I haven't seen you do objectively bad things. You're just a wondrous I don't know. I see you as a golden.
That's the whole point. He's psychic. That's his whole spiel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I personally like it. I think it's great.
Yay. It's fun to play for sure. I've never played a character like it before.
Well, I'm only partially saying that because you apologized in the Discord last week or 2 weeks ago, and you don't gotta apologize.
Well, thank you.
All right.
I really want to find a way to use Genie's vessel in a combat situation.
I mean, if you're like
I
on the
believe-
verge of being killed, you could always just pop into it and wait for us to come get you.
Scoop you up.
Yeah, no, very
So
true.
race-
It has like AC.
Like absolute last resort. I've got nothing left, and they're not very close to me, kind of thing. Save your life.
Yeah, like buy me a round.
And the fact that you can hear, or is it you can hear what's going on outside? I think.
You can hear and see.
Yeah.
Hear
Oh,
see.
and see. Nice. Yeah.
All right. So suddenly another coffin is pushed open.
Mm.
As another fanged creature hops out, and it's going to rush at Arapel.
Of course.
No.
What does this one look like?
This one looks like...
Hear it.
Oh.
You can hear the area. You're right.
Mm.
That might be the bugs here. I'm sorry, I stepped outside to get in the smoke because I've got a bad habit.
I think it sounds nice. I don't think it obstructs us understanding your voice.
Brings back
That's
memories. Alright, so that's what it looks like. The second one. It looks a little bit different from the other one, but it still looks like it is not happy to see you in here.
Okay.
So it rushes at you, and it is going to attack using multi-attack. Doing, let's see, a claw attack and a bite attack.
I don't think that AC is correct. Let me look at my sheet real quick here.
21 is probably going to hit you, right?
Yes, 21 would hit.
Alright, so the creature is just going to deal damage to you. It looks like it's sniffing around as if it wants to drink your blood or life force, but it's just going to hit you for 10 with its claw.
I will say, DM, that blood drinking vampire seems like a little bit of a redundancy.
Hey, he didn't write it.
So the bite attack is an 18, which you said is your AC is higher than that.
Yeah, it's 20 because he's got his shield out. I didn't have the shield equipped, but I had it marked on my token, so I just equipped it.
Okay.
It's 20 is correct AC. Yeah.
So as it lunges towards you, you put your shield up and keep it at bay. Xylia, you get to move.
Okay. Xylia's gonna jump on top of this coffin and attack the spawn that attacked Arapel.
Alright, so you hop up there and move to the edge, swinging at that one. Swinging down, the Great Axe would connect, 18 versus AC. So go ahead and give me a damage roll. Now, is this a magical weapon?
No, but I do have one. Should have used that.
So unfortunately, it seems to be resistant to the damage, only taking 4 points from that attack. Anything else?
I have another attack, so
Alright, so you're going to swing again?
yeah, I'll attack with my magical weapon this time.
So if you want to do that, you have to drop the axe and draw the glaive, which will take a bonus, it'll take a item interaction. So you're going to drop the weapon and have it clang down to the ground?
Sure.
Okay, so you drop your great axe, drawing your glaive. 23 would strike. Doing 12 points of damage as the creature hisses, being burned by the magical steel. And looks angrily at you. Anything else?
That's it for my turn.
Alright, Arapel.
Are any other coffin tops stirring?
Yes, they are all stirring now.
They are all stirring. All right. Is
Uh,
Xylia on 1 or is she straddling 2?
She's straddling 2 right now.
All right.
And you would probably feel them moving under you, Xylia.
Can I let me just check here. For the new what was it? Tumble and what are the new
Overrun uses uses athletics. Tumble uses acrobatics.
All right. So I guess it doesn't matter which one. I'd like to try to overrun the spawn. I will move as close to the black energy as I can to like try and kind of like get myself through her square, but
Alright.
like without actually touching.
So
I won't touch the void energy.
This is 10 feet to move through here. If you're moving into
Right.
the square, before you do that, you spend your bonus action or your action, your choice, and you
I'd
have
like to do a
make
bonus.
Okay, and you would make an athletics if you're doing overrun.
roll.
Oh, so the vampire spawn prevents your movement.
Okay, I wanted to put my 300-pound butt on top of some of those coffin lids.
We have the same line of thinking.
All right. All right. Well, then I will use my action to I'll use my add-on interaction to take the war pick off my back and take a stab at this spawn. Now that
Okay.
I'm stuck here.
All right, go for it.
Well, I guess I could move here though, couldn't I? Because I have enough movement left, and I can kind of move through Xylia's space, right?
Yes. It would just be,
Okay.
well, because the vampire's here, you would have to move around, so you'd go south, then move over
Right,
here.
through Xylia. Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right.
Okay, so then, yeah.
So
I will
that's 25
do
feet
war
of
pick.
movement. War
Yep.
pick. Okay, 14 would miss as it dodges back. These things are dexterous.
I think I have. I apologize. It feels like it's been a while since I played this character. I know it's only been a week. Do I have? I think I have 2 attacks, right?
Yes, 23
Okay.
would strike with the second one. Doing
It's been 2 weeks.
6 points of damage, and it seems to be singed by the radiant energy.
Nice. That's what I was hoping for. All right, not much, but that's my turn.
Uslog.
Okay. I will. What's going on with this one? This one looks
With what
like
one?
it's got some magical thing.
It's been seared by radiant energy.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. I'm going to hack at it.
Alright, so you hop up on the coffin next to your sister in arms. So 21 would strike as you bring your weapon down upon the creature, and do 16 points of damage.
Yeah, and then I get a little unnerved by the coffin's lid sliding underneath me, and I miss.
You don't give yourself advantage if you're within 5 feet, do you?
No, unfortunately.
It's everybody else.
That'd be crazy.
Alright. So suddenly the south coffin pops open. And another vampire pops out. Xylia, I need an acrobatics check to keep you from falling down in between the coffins as one of your footings. Okay, so you do manage to balance for now, but you're kind of considered squeezing on the edge of that coffin there. So, and unfortunately, this thing will attack you.
Oh, yay.
So it does have advantage because you're kind of off balance a little. Doing a multi-attack, which it's going to use a rapier for its first attack as it stabs at you. 13, but that is a 26, which would strike, I believe.
No, actually.
26 wouldn't hit you?
Yeah, it would.
I was gonna say that's a pretty crazy AC
Damn,
you
what
got
you
there.
got going on?
This motherfucker right here.
So
Guys,
you are,
I suddenly found +8 armor.
yeah,
Crazy.
it's pretty impressive.
Oh, you too? Mine's +10. You know, it's
So you would get stabbed for 8. Now, are you raging right now?
No, probably not, sadly.
Okay, so you take 8 piercing from the first attack. Yeah.
I am just reviewing my reactions that I still have here. Okay, for 8, no, I won't do anything on this one. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Second attack, 19, I believe, would hit you, right?
Yep.
All right, so it stabs you a second time for another 6 piercing. And it is going to... Yeah, it's probably not going to grab you because you're up high right now, so we'll just do a third rapier attack. 20 would probably strike again, doing another 8 as it stabs you a bunch coming out of its coffin. Next, the coffin next to you stirs Remy. And
Yeah.
another one pops out. It is going to grab at you as it sees you, making first multi-attack, unarmed strike, 13 versus AC.
No.
Alright, so you dodge away at the first attempt. It tries again to grab you unsuccessfully. But 21.
I will use shield. I'll
Okay.
use shield.
So shield puts you up to a 24.
Actually, no, I'm going to use silvery barbs instead, and I'm going to give myself advantage.
Okay, so it gets a re-rolled attack.
Yeah.
What type of armor do you have on?
Half plate.
Oh, okay.
But you also have
Breastplate.
a cloak.
Breastplate +1 and a shield.
Okay.
You also have a cloak of protection, right?
So the
Then I give
re-roll
that
of
to you.
14, once again, you managed to keep it back.
No, I never got a cloak of protection.
Yeah, you once again managed to keep it back, and you would give yourself advantage. That is it. Is someone rolled as a torch?
That's Remy.
I am.
Okay.
I'm Remy. It's Remy.
Delete that. Did you re-roll?
I did not do. I was just
yeah,
gonna
go ahead,
take.
re-roll. Whenever you re-roll a torch, just delete it and re-roll.
oh man, I thought that was the vampires.
No, I never roll those torches.
Well, looks like Remy
Alright.
should have already gone.
So I'll just
Yeah,
throw
that
Remy.
doesn't mean that.
I'll throw Remy in here. What are you gonna do?
Remy is going to fire off 3 Eldritch Blasts at this guy. Well,
Also, DM, to give Remy a little bit of time, you asked a question out of game about rolling for everybody to see. Is that something you've made a decision on, or?
Well, was I not revealing those rolls?
I don't see those rolls.
Oh, it should have been revealed. Yeah, it should be moving forward then. I could have sworn I already revealed it, but... yeah, so go ahead, Remy. What are you doing?
I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp, and I'm gonna use that advantage to hit him.
Okay. So yes, 25 would strike as the vampire is lunging at you. You let loose a torrent of electricity, doing, I assume, 9 damage with the Genie's Wrath.
Yep.
Which knocks it back a bit and takes away its ability to react.
Nice.
And then I'll move 10 feet backwards.
Ooh.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. So another vampire comes out of the coffin here.
Stop it! Stop messing with my plans.
It's gonna rush at Professor Chomsky.
No.
And
What did Chomsky do?
a multi-attack, and it's going to try to grab you.
He's gonna
All
piss
right.
Carl off. Carl's got a target now.
17, I assume, would miss because you're pretty
Yes.
armored.
Yes.
So second attack, I'm going to use my reaction.
22. What are you going to do with your reaction?
I'm going to make him hit his partner right next to him.
Nice.
Go ahead and link it.
I will, once I click
Thank you.
thing. It is a rune. It's the... Shit. Sorry. Cloud rune. Oh, it's not it. I'm slowing everybody down. I apologize. Give me 2 seconds.
No, you're fine. All right.
You got 60 seconds, and then you're taking the dodge action. Well, actually,
And
then
then
Chomsky takes the dodge action.
So
And the vampire
this
does.
is
That doesn't make
this
sense.
is what I'm doing.
All right. So you see him lunging at your ally.
Yeah. So this one attacks this one. I'm assuming that that's the one.
All right. So you would strike, or it would strike at Chomsky with a 22. Although it was just trying to grab, I think. It wasn't trying to damage. So, yeah,
Oh,
but if you see as
interesting.
part of the description there, and that's actually what it was trying to do, is grab him, because it's going to try to eat him next turn. So I
Nice.
don't think it transfers.
Interesting.
I don't think you grab. It only transfers damage. So unfortunately, Chomsky, you're just grappled.
So it becomes the target of the attack using the same roll. That doesn't necessarily mean that it has to do damage. It means that the intended effect is now transferred
Okay.
to the other party.
All right. So he would just grab his friend and let him go then.
They're hugging. They're
looking
hugging it out.
Thank you,
Hug it out,
Koresh.
guys.
Hey, man, I'll take a forced hug any day.
Forced hug. So
Sounded creepy, but okay.
Koresh.
Yeah,
you're up.
little on the sussy side, but it's okay.
They're in debt.
There, you know, it is what it is for that. Okay, is it clear which coffins have had vampires come out of them?
I mean, they're kind of on top of the ones. I don't know if there's a way I could mark the coffins.
You could just
So
put a little dot
what-
or something.
What I'm looking for is I'm looking for 2 coffins side by side that haven't had any vampires come out of them. I think this,
Maybe this one. Yeah,
this
that's what I was
are
thinking.
the
So
2.
here, I'll put
that I'm
fires
I
on the
think
ones they've
I
come
think
out
the
of.
first. I think the first spawn came out of this one, right? The one that attacked Arapel.
Yes,
right off
one
the
of them's
bat?
come out of this one. One of them's come out of this one.
Oof.
One of them's come out of this one. Yeah, and that's it, I
So
think.
you had to thwart his plan
Okay.
to like block
Yep.
2.
Yep. Totally fucked me up. But that's absolutely acceptable because that's the game for it. So I'm going to move.
Wait, can you straddle?
forward?
Can you?
That's
can you
I was gonna
straddle
get
these?
I was gonna get big and straddle too. That's what I was gonna do.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Unfortunately, those 2 are too far apart. I was really
Aw.
hoping I was like gonna be a hero. I was gonna straddle these 2 and get big and just be a fucking fat guy on top of them, but but I still will. Oh god. So what happens if I get big here and I move in this direction as opposed to toward the swirling mass of
You will fall prone at the end of your turn if you stop there.
I will fall prone.
To go over here.
Your time is running out. I need an action.
That's a good call, except I would take an Oppie, and I don't have a ton for it. So what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do. I'm so sorry. Can I move back to my original position, or am I locked in here?
Sure. So where are you gonna go?
I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna cast a spell at second level.
Okay.
I'm going to cast right here for me to link it. I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Nice.
All right. Go ahead and place it. And who are you targeting? Well, I guess. All right. So you place your moonbeam, and that's it for you, right?
So I place my Moonbeam. I'm going to place it right here once I get the radius.
Okay. This vampire down here is going to pop out. It's going to rush forward towards Arapel. Jumping at you. Once again, multi-attack, but it's not going to grab you because it doesn't see a point in biting you, so it's just going to claw attack. 12 and 7. Luckily, you keep it at bay, taking no hits. Professor Chomsky.
2 people in front of me.
And isn't Moonbeam a 5-foot radius?
It's a 5-foot radius. I grabbed a 5-foot circle.
Yeah,
You've got
so you could get the 4
You've got a
spaces.
10-foot. Yeah, you've got a 10-foot circle. Is that the one that I'm looking for?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would be the 10-foot circle.
Okay, how do I delete this? I'm sorry.
You click or you press
Stop,
delete.
stop looping.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That's okay. You can. Yeah, you got
There
it.
it is.
Professor Chomsky, what are you gonna do?
Alright, so those folks are there. I would like to call Carl to stand next to me.
All right. So you command Carl with your bonus action. What actions are you taking?
I will. They seem pretty dexterous, so I guess I'll just take 2 shots with my crossbow at disadvantage.
All right.
That's
Pew.
this thing in front of me.
The one in the moonbeam.
Yes.
Oh, and Koresh, you have to mark yourself as concentrating.
Oh, yeah.
All right. 13 on the first would miss, unfortunately, as it dodges out of the way. And 11 would miss as well.
Cool. And then last thing I'm going to do is tell Carl to dodge.
All right.
Oh, and I guess I'll also scoot 5 feet this way. Since that thing can't take
the
an offbeat.
vampire is currently buzzed from the spell, so it cannot react. Another coffin opens.
No.
And it lunges out at Remy. Attacking you with multi-attack.
Rude.
21 versus AC.
21 will hit.
Alright, so it is going to grab you instead of doing the damage. So you are grabbed. And it's going to use a second attack to bite at you. Luckily...
Oh,
I
no.
don't.
Yeah, so you're not actually restrained or anything, you're just grabbed. Which is, I think, immobilized. But no, 10 is not enough, so you struggle keeping it away from you as it's attempting to bite you. The Blood Drinker vampire would start its turn in the Moonbeam, so I think it has to make a Wisdom save, right?
Wisdom save failed. It's 2d10.
Alright, so...
I'm sorry. Constitution.
Oh, con save, alright.
According to the turn order, the one that's going now is actually next to Arapel.
Oh, you're
Like
right.
when-
I'm looking at the
But
wrong
the next one
So
is
this
the
one
in
goes.
Moonbeam, so,
The one that
yeah.
first popped out finally gets to do something. It's going to go for Arapel, I think. So it's going to strike with its rapier. 25, I believe, would get you.
Yeah.
So you're stabbed for 9 piercing.
Okay.
19?
Miss.
I think. Luckily, you are not flanked just yet. Now this one will make a con save. As the radiant energy sears him, he would make it though. I think taking half, right?
He takes half
Yeah.
damage of 2d10, so that would be
11, which halves to
which
5.
would turn into 10. Maybe. Who knows?
We hope.
We hope.
So it is going to move over here to get out of the moonbeam and strike at Carl 3 times.
Oh, no.
21,
That hits.
stabbing him for 12, 16,
That also hits. Whoopsies.
another 7, and 16. So he would take 28 points of damage as this thing just lays into poor Carl. Oh, wait, was he dodging?
Yes.
Alright, so he would have missed with the 12, so give him back 12 hit points.
That's great.
Alright, the spawn goes. It is in the coffin, I believe. Oh, wait, no, it's this one. So it is going to plunge
Would my newly rolled initiative reset at the beginning of this round, or do we just want to leave me where I was?
Yeah, sure, we can put you there.
I don't know.
Jump ahead of the spawn.
What are you gonna do?
Love it.
So if I cast Thunder Wave and I put it here, I can have the force go this way, right? Like I can force him to go that way. I can force the push. It just says away from me. So I figure can I direct the force of the square in this direction?
I think you would probably. I think it would probably push him south. I feel, right? Because aren't you throwing it downward?
I honestly feel the same way.
Okay, I was just curious.
Also, that does make a thunderous boom for 300 feet.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is
That's a very loud spell.
Would Remy think of that though?
Or
would he care?
All
He is not.
All are fair points.
So do I have to break this grab that he has on me?
Yes.
I can't move.
Well, you would if you can teleport. If you can force movement him away from you, that would also break the grab. So actually pushing him south, although it would probably alert half the dungeon that something's going on.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that one. I'm gonna I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step 30 feet to there.
So you poof over there.
And then I'm going to. Which one looks the most hurt in this?
I don't think any of them look wounded yet.
Dear God.
Yeah, we're not doing great yet.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have any of them been hit?
I need your action because you are out of time.
Okay, I will. I'll just Eldritch Blast the one that just grabbed me.
All right, so you send some Eldritch Blasts over there, and those would both hit. The 13 wouldn't, but the first 2 would strike, doing 20 points of force damage as it screeches angrily. Looks like he's coming at you. Anything else?
And 4 points of thunder damage.
Oh, and
no,
4
that's
points
the
of
end.
thunder. All right.
That's the end of my turn.
So your turn ends. The spawn goes. It will. As I said, it shakes off whatever the radiant was, and luckily does not get to regenerate. I think it's going to go for Uslog. Are you raging, Uslog?
Yeah.
Okay. Claws at you, 13, I assume would miss.
Yes.
An 11, alright, so it misses both attacks as it flails wildly. Xylia.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I move anywhere so that I'm not like on precarious ground, or can I just like do something to make myself stable?
So you probably have to move, unfortunately. you might want to disengage and fall back to reposition. Remember, your glaive, you could, well, your glaive does have reach, but yeah, anywhere standing on the coffins is going to limit your mobility.
Okay.
Do we remember at any point that if these bad guys went into the void, or if they were affected by it?
No, I don't think you've
We
seen
didn't see
anything enter it. So yeah, disengage could get you out of there, but that would take your action.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that because I'm pretty hurt and I can't take any more attacks with advantage.
Alright, so you fall back. Go ahead and move.
I'll move over here.
Okay. Anything else?
And then as a bonus action, I'll enter a rage.
Alright. So you enter your rage. Now if you do, remember that if nothing attacks you before the beginning of your next turn, because you haven't attacked, the rage will end. So it might
Or
not...
if she doesn't attack. Oh, the
which she
beginning of the
wouldn't
next
have.
turn.
Yeah, because she
Okay,
didn't
yeah.
attack this turn. So you would be risking... if nothing attacks you, you would lose the rage. So you might want to wait on raging, or you could risk it.
I'll keep the rage and I'll second wind instead.
Okay. So you pull from hidden stamina reserves.
Ooh, a 10.
Isn't second wind a bonus though?
Yeah, there's a bonus action. I didn't use.
Oh right,
action,
you use your action to. Okay, yep, no, you're right.
Yeah.
So you're fine. You gain 10 plus your fighter level. Arapel, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, of course you
Yes.
are. All right.
Fucking right you are. Goddamn
Well,
right.
I mean, I'm honestly
Finally!
I'm honestly really worried about
Boop,
how
boop.
long he's gonna be able to keep
Robotic
this.
energy engage. That's not Spirit
Fuck
Guardians.
yes.
That's the biggest Spirit Guardians I've ever seen.
Oh, 15. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I did type in 30. I was thinking Aura of Vitality, and I put 30.
All right.
She's got this. Arapel has this different class feature that makes it 30.
All right, so
pretty
there are now a bunch of radiant spirits flying about you. Go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating. Anything else?
That's it. I hope this actually lasts a round or two.
All right.
Because they are going to pummel me, I'm sure.
Uslog.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to get these guys off of Arapel. So focusing still on this one.
All right, so you attack that one. Balancing, 19 would strike as you bring your greatsword down on the enemy. Oh wow, 19 damage.
Whoa.
Wait, why is it so... Is that right? Why is it hitting so hard? Do you have +8 to your damage rolls?
It says 3 strength, 2 magic, 3 mod.
Yeah, what's that 3 mod?
I don't know. You said you changed my background. I don't.
It's all you,
Lou. I didn't do anything.
That one day that I wasn't here. I don't know.
Well, I don't think I adjusted the damage like that.
What does it all mean?
Well, would there be 2 rage, or is the 2 cold? Is that the rage?
I mean, 2 rage.
Oh, from her
So the
weapon?
cold is from the
And then
D6 from the weapon, the cold
Plus-
damage.
Okay. So she would have 2
so-
from rage. So it's only 1 off. I'm not sure what the 3 mod is, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. The 2 would be from the rage. The 3 is strength. What's the other 3? Strength, rage. The weapon is +2.
Proficiency? Is she adding proficiency?
It shouldn't add it to the damage there.
Yeah, man.
You might just
Right.
need to adjust that. So that would be 18 + 2, 20 points of damage.
I don't know what to adjust.
The 3 should be the 3 should be a 2 because it's a +2 weapon. So you have +3 for your strength, right?
Yeah.
Then +2 for rage, then +2 for the weapon.
18.
So
So take off that 3
yeah.
mod if you can find it in your macro, and add your rage or something. Well, that might be a global modifier instead, but yeah.
Well, I mean, she could put it in like that because the macro is marked as raging. But yeah, you just need to change. Unless does barbarian go up to 3 later for the rage modifier?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Oh,
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so you are correct. Never mind. I just
I don't know where it says that, but I do
nice.
remember.
did
At
not
level
realize
11
that. Then.
or at level 14.
I don't know.
We'll just look into it. It's fine. So it takes 20 points of damage. Go ahead and do a second attack.
Because it might be 11 if it's 1 and 1.
Yeah, 25 would strike. As you cut into it a second time.
God dang.
For another 20 points of damage, and it is looking very wounded but still alive. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, the blood drinker goes. It would start in the spirits, so it has to make a wisdom save. Yes, so it would make it, but it would take 5 points of radiant damage. And it is not happy about those spirits, so it's going to lunge at Arapel, attacking all 3 times. I think the 20 would strike, right? Arapel. Did we lose Arapel?
Oh, derp. I didn't know I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, obviously the 1 hits. The 20 hits.
Okay. So you are stabbed for 12 piercing as it gets a nasty...
I'm gonna use...
Yep.
I'm gonna use a story point. I'm gonna use my story point for this con save.
Oh, for your... good call.
Nice.
So
Right.
you hold your spell, luckily, and just take the 12 piercing.
Oops,
Good call.
Oops. Okay, I just totally messed that up. I fat fingered it, and there was some weird little extra fluctuation in my
Dealt 120
negative
damage to yourself.
I did. Do you remember what I was at? I was not at 120. I wish, but shit. Oh, I've been damaged a couple times. I think I was in the 80s, maybe.
You gained 20 back during our 10-minute rest.
Yeah, but he wasn't very wounded anyway, so he was at max when we started this combat.
Maybe 80. Sure, go to 80. That's fine.
Sorry about that. We could find it in the Twitch if we wanted. I'm sorry. Yeah, my finger slipped and there was like an extra punctuation. I did minus 12, but there was like a punctuation between the 1 and the 2. And I saw it as I hit enter, and then I couldn't. Yeah.
That's fine. So another coffin would open as this guy comes out right into the moonbeam there.
Good.
So it has to make
nice
a
placement.
Con save. It would be fully affected, so give me a damage roll for the moonbeam.
All big money. Hey, look at that.
That's radiant damage.
Radiant damage.
Alright, so it is seared by the radiant energy. That is it for that creature. Uslag, the coffin below you starts to move, and the creature is going to try to strength its way through, so I need an athletics check from you, which I believe is at advantage.
Which would probably just wash, right? Because I'm...
Oh, right, because you got the thing. Yeah, so that'd be a wash. Yeah, so you keep it in the coffin as it's trying to break out.
Nice.
Nice. That's intend to do that.
It's not going to be here for
So this one goes. It's going to attempt to resist the moonbeam. 21 would, but you still get to do half, so give me a damage roll.
Yep.
So it's seared
7.
for,
Damn.
7 points of damage.
These rolls they're not bad.
Koresh.
Okay.
You can take the grapple symbol off yourself, Remy. You're not grappled
Got it.
anymore.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me see how far. Alright, perfect. So, I'm going to stay right here, and I'm gonna hit this one. This little guy. Hey, stop drinking. My roommate did Rover, and she's now gone. So I've got a crackhead of a dog in my room, and my cat is like,
Wait, she's getting paid to dog sit and she's not there and you're dog sitting?
yeah, I mean, she buys me food and she's fine, but
I mean, I love the dogs, but that's kind of...
nah, man, like, I'm cool with the dogs, but like, so she went to walk another dog, and she left the key in that house, and then she locked herself out, and now the owner's calling her. So my other roommate Jason drove like 30 minutes to go and try to help her break into a house, and now I've got this crackhead Chihuahua slash.
they're the worst.
Oh my god.
Such
Chihuahua.
little dogs.
It's like a Chihuahua slash a Jack Russell Terrier. It looks like a sausage with
That's
like
even
the
worse.
smallest. It's like
so much energy, and then you add like Chihuahua ferocity.
this dog's head is like a straight up size too small for its body. Like,
I'm so sorry, Lou.
You got 10 seconds.
Not a good.
No,
Okay.
don't do that.
All right. I apologize. Okay, so let me switch back to my pointer. So I'm going to hit this one, which is exactly 30 feet away from me,
Okay.
with a thorn whip.
All right, so
Cantrip.
you send a thorn whip out. Whoosh. Go ahead.
For a... Ooh, that's definitely going to hit, I think. 25 to hit.
25, so it is pierced by several thorny barbs, taking 13 piercing, and you're pulling it towards you?
I am pulling it 10 feet towards me, which I am hoping you're... Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Nice. Oh no, that might spawn things.
That might not be good. I was trying to get him right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No.
I always thought you were going for the moonbeam too.
I was
I thought you were calling it
trying
the
to
dark
go.
magic.
Was trying to go for the moon.
It would probably pull it into the thing, because it would have to keep coming towards you, right?
We need to know this anyway. We need
Do
to know.
it. Do it for science.
So the
Yeah,
creature
I mean,
takes 49 void damage.
Nice.
Oh, that's
It
fantastic.
dies.
Yes.
The vampire spawn goes.
So I will just say as never mind, it died. Never mind. Great.
So far.
Never mind. I'm staying right. Actually, I'll. Nope. I'm staying right here. That's
Alright,
good.
so this thing is going to lunge at Arapel after it tries to save Wisdom. 16?
Miss.
Alright, so it would fail as the Radiant Spirits burn it. Go ahead and give me
Oh, sorry. I thought that was an attack. So that was. Oh, that wasn't. Was that his attack?
No, that was a saving
No, that was
throw.
the save. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, here's the Guardian's roll.
Okay.
Boop.
Well,
There's that.
so DC is 16, so it would have made it and takes 7 Radiant.
Yeah, sorry. For some reason, I was thinking attack. So yeah.
No worries. So it is burned, and it is going to now multi-attack.
Right.
21. Should become a 23 with the flank. So it smashes against you, doing 5 slashing. Again, not trying to grab you. And it's going to make another claw attack.
Yep.
21, I believe, would hit again.
Fucker. Okay, yes.
So it slams you with the other hand for another 9 slashing, and I need 2 saving throws for your concentration.
Oh, fudge. Here goes.
Oh, jeez. All right. Apparently, the radiant spirits were not meant to be.
I am
No.
sad.
Sad Appel. Sad Arapel, whatever
Are
that
you
would be.
trying to do the barrel thing with Arapel now?
Yeah, exactly. The puns. All right, so that's it for the creature, Professor Chomsky.
I never realized before that barrel and Arapel kind of have similar vowel sounds. But anyway, go ahead.
I will toss an acid splash at these two.
You know what's really funny about that is the other character that I'm playing is named Beryl.
My other character is Barrel.
Beryl.
No fucking way. No.
Beryl, like the
Beryl. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Be.
Mine's
Yeah.
like the
That is
object
my
name.
Beryl is my original character in Lou's campaigns, so she's been playing with him for over 2 years.
So this one would fail, being burned by acid damage. It takes 11 and kind of stumbles back a bit. Now, does that hit the other one too? Is that what happens?
Yeah, it should hit two who are within 5 feet of each other.
Alright, so that one is going to try to save as well. It would fail as well and take 11.
And then I will tell Carl to dodge.
Alright, Carl's dodging. Vampire Spawn is dead, so I'll remove it from the initiative. This one is going to... Let me check his intelligence really quick. Oh, actually, he's pretty smart. So it's going to fly this way over everyone, giving you an oppie if you want it.
Absolutely, I will stab him or try.
Alright, so spend a reaction, and yes, you will hit it as it flies around.
With some radiant. That's what I'm going for.
Okay, so it takes 10 points of damage. Go ahead and spend your reaction. And it's coming at you, Remy.
Bring it.
Okay. It will
I
attempt,
do not like you, Remy.
will attempt to grab you.
It has. I cast shield.
Alright,
That's
so
my
as
reaction.
it's coming in to grab you, you quickly knock it back with the first attack. It will try again. Actually, when you knock it back, it's going to then swing at Xylia. It's going to try to grab her. But it rolls complete horseshit as she throws her glaive up, kind of knocking it back. And it's going to do... I think it's going to try one more time. Yeah.
I think that horse shit is deserved after the 3 21s in a row when you were trying to break my concentration.
So you are grabbed, Xylia, though it doesn't actually do any damage to you yet. It just grabs you and kind of hisses at you. This one over here is going to... Carl's dodging. It's going to fly over Carl and you, landing there.
No.
Well, I guess it's kind of... It can fly, though. Oh, yeah, so it doesn't even have to land. It just flies up and is going to swing at you.
Alright.
So it's going to do a multi-attack. Trying to grab you. And completely miss. Rolling very unimpressive attacks as you just keep your shield up and it is stuck at bay.
No one was dodgeball champion in middle school.
Apparently. Just jumping back and forth. Remy, what do you want to do?
I'm about to do something that's going to be so much fun. So Remy spends 4 sorcery points, and he casts without verbal, somatic, or material components. I tell you, do you want to know what he casts? He casts telekinesis! Like telekinesis, Kyle! And I'm going to cast it on this guy right in front of me.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to overpower him. He needs to roll a strength check against my spell save DC, or I roll also. You can move a huge or smaller creature, make an ability check with your spellcasting ability, contested by the creature's strength check.
Alright, so it's going to make a strength check. So basically athletics, because I don't think it's
So-
trained. So you have to make a what check to contest it?
A DC 20 plus 9, so it's a 23.
Okay. Now it says all your slots are expanded, but you said you use spell
I
points,
spent
right?
4. Yeah, I spent 4 sorcery points. The last 4 sorcery points because it's on my psionic spell list. I can exchange spell point for a spell level.
All right. So it would fail.
Oh, it's a 5th level. So hold on. I have to before I do that. I have to bonus action convert one first level spell. My last first level spell.
Okay.
So I have to bonus action convert my last. I just pushed it down manually, but so I'm now out of first level. Converted that to a sorcery point. Now I have 5, and then I cast the 5 sorcery points to cast telekinesis. Okay, thank you for keeping me honest.
So you're
and then
pushing him, right? I assume.
I am pushing him 5 feet backwards. Yeah, into the void.
All right. So
And-
Nice.
it is pushed back into the void energy, taking.
And I'm concentrating.
I think Karash's Thorn Whip has just become like the most valuable thing in this fight. Considering we're all pretty low on resources.
For tight spaces like this, with some bonus action things that I can move around, yeah, it's really fucking nice.
So it takes 39 void damage, looking wounded.
And he's grappled there.
Okay. Does it have to roll something to escape the grapple, or how does that
Or
work?
the creature is restrained in your telekinetic grip. The creature.
Let's see. Until the end of your next turn, the creature is restrained. Oh, your next turn. Okay, so at the end of your next turn, it's released. It looks like.
Yeah.
I can use an action to maintain it if I
Yes.
want.
Okay.
Which,
So
yep.
if you maintain it, it'll keep going.
And it doesn't get saves? That's amazing.
No, it doesn't.
That's pretty cool. That's a really useful
But
ability.
yeah, Remy just has to stand there concentrating on it.
Uses actions, yeah.
Vampire spawn goes. It is going to regain 10 health.
Oh, no.
Wait, didn't that one take radiant last week? That was the only one my spirit guardians got, I thought.
I thought this one was the one that took all the damage from Uslag, but didn't get to take radiant because it didn't start
Which
its
one?
turn.
I only got to do damage with my spirit guardians to 1, and I thought it was that one. Was it a different one? Was it
I
the
think
one
it
that...
was. It's this
Remy
one's
took?
marked, so I think it was this one.
Okay, alright, sorry. Go ahead.
Alright, so this one is going to hiss up at Uslag and attempt to attack you. Yeah, it'll try to grab you. 18 versus AC.
That hits.
Alright, so it would get you in its grasp. I don't think any of these things have gotten to drink blood yet. They're very unhappy about that. It's going to try to bite you. Ow.
They
Oh,
weren't
crit!
called blood-drinking vampires.
Well,
Can I
this-
take that damage?
Hey.
Can I take that damage?
How would you take
No,
that
it's fine.
damage?
It's fine. I'll take
No,
it.
I want to take that damage because I don't think it can drink my blood, but I don't know. Maybe it's the same thing.
First blood and drink
it says,
motherfucking robot?
It says you already used your reaction, though.
Oh my gosh, I haven't taken that. Wait, when did I use my reaction? Was that?
I don't. It would go off automatically, so I'm assuming it was recently because those drop on your turn.
Yeah, you used your reaction not too long ago to...
Okay. It feels really long ago, but I don't even remember what I did.
No.
Yeah,
no,
those
it's
have
right
counters
above-
on them,
right
so
above
those
Remy's.
those count down. So it does
You
6
use it
and
for your Constitution saving throw to re-roll it. I'm pretty sure.
It is close to my. No. That has nothing to do with.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything that. I don't have a reaction that lets me do that. So it's something else. But
right.
I had somebody who ran away from me. There's a lot of people in the turn order, so I thought it was longer ago than it was. I guess.
Yeah, it'll drop off on your turn. So Uslag,
Okay.
you are hit for 7 piercing, which I think you can have.
Yep.
So you take 3,
All the way.
and then you are hit for 15 necrotic, which I don't
Oof.
think you can have.
Nope.
And the vampire gets 15 hit points back as
Sorry.
it savors your blood.
Blood.
Xylia.
Right, now I'm gonna enter my rage, and I'm just gonna take some attacks on this guy who's in the void goo.
Okay, so you rage using your magic weapon to cut into the vampire. Oh yeah, 21 lands a solid hit. Doing 15 points on the first attack. Second, oh yeah, 28 lands another nasty hit as you cut into him again. Doing another 17, and the creature looks badly wounded. The void energy displacing it as you cut into it, but it is still up. Anything
Okay, that's
else?
it for my turn. Yeah.
Alright, Arapel.
Well,
Reaction went away.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, it just felt so long ago. All right, so I'm going to move over here to make the flank a little more difficult. And
Okay.
I guess I will stab this one.
Alright, so you brandish your pick, cutting into, or attempting to stab that one. Also, you are, I don't think you can actually stand here because of the coffin, so you'd probably have to stay here.
I can't jump up there?
If you balance, you'd be at disadvantage, like a squeeze, like Xylia was.
Okay. Alright, I'll stay there.
But 16 would strike with the first hit. As you stab him for 10, which 8 of his radiant.
I am going to turn around and do this one for my second attack just because I'm trying to spread out the radiant damage.
Okay. Oh no, he would dodge as you come at him. Anything else?
And then can I jump up here and...
You could, but then you would again be squeezing, so they would be at advantage to attack you.
Oh, they would have advantage. You mentioned disadvantage. I didn't.
So when you're squeezing,
okay.
you have disadvantage and they have advantage when you're squeezing.
Okay.
Because you'd kind of be
So
balancing,
I have
so
to
you
stay
couldn't. Yeah.
where they have like okay. I should have just. If I still had Spirit Guardians up, I would have just dodged. So I guess I'm in trouble. That's my turn.
All right, Uslog. You are grappled by this one. It's biting you.
Yeah, I don't like that. Get off of me.
No means no. 14 would strike as you cut down into it as it's trying to bite you more. Doing 19, which would drop it.
Nice. Good.
Oh, I guess, yeah, okay.
Sent as a two-way street slug. Did you ask it to attack you?
Oh wait, these are the things that Uslog got enchanted by that one time in the fort. Now I remember.
Yeah,
That's why you hate them.
Mm.
Although not
Yeah,
this one, it was more
really-
these guys, the blood
I don't like
drinkers.
Can I...
So if you go there, you would be squeezing because of the balancing on the
That's right.
thing
I'd go...
there.
Uh,
Because this
I would've
coffin is
gone-
actually open, so you can't use it
Yeah.
as a surface.
oh, I see.
And remember,
Sorry,
this
I'm
one is
tired.
still
I'm, like,
trying to
thinking
break
of
out,
something.
the one under you.
Oh.
Oh, I...
Because it's still stuck in
Will-
there.
Row... I guess for my second attack, I will... Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm going to move around here. There we go. Can I do that?
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Although the coffin is now not being held down anymore.
That's fine. I'd rather attack stuff.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, so do I have to re-roll that?
Oh, did you?
that'd
Yeah, 25 would strike. Sorry. So you
Okay.
cut into this one, dealing 21 damage. Nice. Anything else?
That will be all.
All right. So the blood drinker goes. It's going to fly over this way and attempt to grab Uslog.
Which one is this?
It is.
Oh, down there.
Where's
Never
the
mind.
fly symbol?
The little wing.
There it is.
Oh, that's a good point. So are they if they fly, are they considered like flying or hovering a few feet above?
Yes, yeah. So that's why they can kind of do that and not worry about balancing. So Uslog, it's going to do a multi-attack. 19 versus AC.
That would hit.
Alright, so it grabs you and now it's going to try to bite. 17 versus AC.
That hits.
Alright, so it does 8 piercing and 5 necrotic, and I need a charisma save from you.
Can I intercept that one?
Yeah, sure.
Would it intercept both? The
Yes, it would transfer the damage to something
Okay,
within
I'll
30
take it.
feet.
I'll take it.
Or what? Go ahead and link the ability you're using.
There you go.
Okay. Takes damage. So you would instead take the 13 points. Newslog does not. Yeah, you gotta make a concentration check, it looks like. Or are you still concentrating?
Oh, I'm not. I need to take that off. I'm not concentrating on anything, which is why I took it. Yeah.
Now let me read. So your hit point maximum is reduced.
Well, it doesn't. So if you read this, it doesn't take.
Oh, it doesn't transfer the effects. Oh.
Doesn't transfer the effects.
Does that mean it still reduces Uslug's?
Yeah, so you still take the damage.
But you don't have the secondary effect of
Okay.
reducing your hit point pool.
That sounds right. Yeah.
So I have to make a charisma.
But the vampire. Oh, but no, it doesn't reduce. The vampire doesn't gain anything off that. Interesting. It's worded in a way that the vampire wouldn't gain health. All right, so you would just take
that was my plan.
13, ending. Oh wait,
Hey,
so
stop.
The dog celebrates with you.
That dog was really.
Oh God, I'm not on push. I'm not on push. Stop it.
So it's going to use its third attack to angrily punch at Uslog, but you would miss, or it would miss you. This vampire spawn, now with no one standing under its coffin, will pop out. And it's going to go for Arapel with the flank.
Of course it is.
Can these guys fly? I don't think they can. No, they can't.
Token
just
wise, what's the difference with the vampire swarm and the vampire blood drinkers? Vampire blood drinkers have hoods?
Yes, cosmetically, they're different creatures.
Just to know the difference.
The
between
spawn have the white, probably some sort of weird linen,
That's what
they look like zombies, yeah.
So,
and then
like the
drinkers have
two,
the hood,
like the two in my thing are spawned, correct?
So, yeah. So Arapel, you were pummeled for 9 slashing with the first attack, and I think a 20 would hit you as well, right?
That's my AC, so yeah, probably.
Yeah. So another 6, so 15 damage as this one pops out and just starts clawing at you. This one up here is in the Moonbeam, which is a con save.
Constitution. Yep.
Oh, it would fail.
That's a fail. DC 16.
DC, you fail.
So what's the damage?
Pretty low on that one. Takes 8 radiant damage. Super. Shut up.
Alright, so it takes the 8. It's going to try to get out of the radiant damage coming over here. And it's going to go for Karash. It does its multi-attack.
It runs into a corner and it thinks of those 3 people that it should attack the elephant. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Hey, I'm irresistible to blood drinkers. That's how it's been my story of my life.
Oh, I've never tasted elephant. I want to try this.
I'm delicate cuisine. That does 17 hits.
So it would grab you on the first attack.
Okay.
And it's going to try to drink your blood with a bite. Arr. Ooh, yep, it probably drank your blood. So you are struck for 4 piercing and 2 necrotic, and it would gain 2 health. And your permanent HP is reduced by 2.
Okay, permanent HP by 2. Cooper, please stop, buddy. Come on.
This one here is going to attempt a save.
So I took 10 from the first one, correct?
Yes.
16.
No, you didn't take 10 from the first one. Also, could you switch to push to talk?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
You're trying to do 2 things.
I don't blame you. I mean, poorly behaved pupper, but poor pupper.
Poor pupper.
Everybody loves puppers.
Alright, so this second one over here is going to have to save.
I'm gonna put a picture in the Discord. This dog is not cute.
It would fail, so you need to give me a 2d10 radiant damage. 15, ouch. So it's still up, but it takes a nasty searing.
Okay, and I apologize, DM. So it says 10 slashing damage the first time that you rolled, but you said it didn't.
Yes, it didn't. It grabs you with that one.
Okay.
So it didn't actually damage you. So it's going to, I guess, move here, because Noam Chomsky doesn't have a melee weapon out, so he can't oppie, and it's going to go for Carl. Carl is struck twice, unfortunately, taking 13 points of slashing damage, as he's looking pretty ragged. Koresh, you got one on you that has bitten you. Remember, the 2 reduction was to your maximum hit points.
Yep, that drops me. I changed that in D&D Beyond, or actually, well, change that in D&D Beyond.
That drops you?
No, it just drops his hit points total by 2, I assume.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to move.
So is your token reflecting D&D Beyond or your character sheet?
So, no, I just turned my camera on. I need to set up my macros for Roll20. It's reflecting my D&D Beyond character sheet.
Okay, so your total health is at 108 right now?
Nope, they're both wrong. Okay, so my health is 45.
No, your total health.
My total health is 45. My max is 108.
That's actually more than I thought it was.
It's been reduced by 2, so it's 106 total.
Alright, so could you change that on the character sheet then in Roll20, since that's what it's reflecting?
Okay, so I just put it at 45, but I don't know how to... Oh, wait, can I change my max HP?
Yes.
If you're using Beyond 20, it should be updating your character sheet HP if you have the settings right in the Beyond 20 settings, and the name of your character sheet in Roll20 is exact match to your D&D Beyond character name.
So I don't think that it does do that because I am...
Yeah, so that's fine. Just don't... Just use the Roll20 sheet for now, and don't worry about the Beyond for HP anyway.
So I just reduced that by 2. Irapel, maybe you can help me set these macros up, though, because that would be super cool. So, either way, what I do want to do is use my bonus action to move the moonbeam. I can move it up to 30 feet, so I'm going to move it to right Cha.
Alright, I'm gonna go change your HP because it's driving me crazy. Hang on.
Is it not 45?
No, your max HP because it's been reduced by 2.
Yeah, I thought I changed it.
No, it's
still 108. Oh god. Okay, I'm sorry.
So let me go look that up.
So in D&D Beyond, I put the max HP modifier as -2. Did that not? It's not taken.
Crash. Max HP 106. There we go.
But you have to remember to change that back once
Yeah,
you
well,
lose this effect.
you just have to make
We're
sure
gonna
you
survive this.
keep your HP total recorded somewhere. All right, so what are you doing, Crash? I've fixed the problem. What's up?
Okay, sorry, buddy. Okay, bonus action, move the moonbeam to where it is right now.
Yep. Well, that's an action to move your moonbeam.
Is it an action? I thought it was a bonus action.
Moonbeam is an action to move it.
I think that's right.
You're probably right. Still a good action. On each of your turns, you can use an action. You're correct. Sorry. So bonus action, then I have to change my thinking, and I will do probably nothing. I will do nothing.
All right.
End my turn.
So your turn ends. This one here is going to go for. Who was it attacking? I think it was attacking Arapel, so it's going to go for Arapel. No, so it would lunge at you twice, but you managed to keep it back. Chomsky.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, these guys aren't 5 feet away from each other anymore. But I think those two are. Let's check their range. Cool. Yeah, I will toss acid on.
Alright, so
This
you
one
send
and
acid flying to
this
the
one.
south, and they will attempt to avoid it with a dex save. The first one, oh yeah, he easily steps to the side. The second one would fail, taking 10 acid damage. Anything else?
I'm just gonna have Carl dodge again.
Okay. This guy will. You're holding him. Wait, did Remy go?
I come up. I'm at the top of the round. I am currently grabbing him until this end of my next turn.
Alright, so
He's
he
grappled.
is held there. He cannot
Is he
move.
damaged by the void at the beginning of his turn?
Yeah, he would not at the beginning. It would actually be at the end. But since he cannot move, he would be slain.
Nice.
This blood drinker is going to once again try to go for Chomsky, using
Alright.
his unarmed strikes.
Bring it up.
22.
Can Carl
That
disadvantage that?
he could
Sure.
have, but I was a little late on that.
I mean, do you want to disadvantage that roll?
No. The 22 and 22.
Yeah.
That was
Good roll.
okay.
So it would grab you, getting you in a hold and then attempting to bite you. 25.
Could I cast shield? Or is it too late
Uh,
as a reaction?
no, you can cast shield. So as it comes towards you, how many spell slots do you have left for first
I
level?
have 2 first level spell slots left.
Are you using
I-
Beyond 20? Is that why it's not displaying?
I think I clicked on. There you go.
Oh, I
So,
see. Alright, I just wanted to, see what you...
it was at 3. I used that. It didn't go down, so I manually adjusted.
Alright,
yeah.
so you spend your reaction knocking the creature back as it tries to bite you. Remy.
Alright. Remy is about to refocus his telekinetic energy to the one who's directly in front of him. And I need you to roll against me. Hey, does this mean, this text right here, does that mean that it's just a charisma, ability? throw, or is
So
that
that is a D20 plus your charisma ability modifier.
modifier?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
It's like a counter spell. But the creature
Oof.
rolled crappy last turn anyway.
Awesome. Last turn. Okay.
Yeah, so
This
this
time?
turn, let's see. It's going to do a strength check. No, so you attempt to grab it, but it resists. And I assume that's your action to do that, right?
That is my action to do that.
Okay.
Bonus action, just two middle fingers like right up, and that's the end of his turn. Right there in his face.
Alright, so
Bye.
the next vampire spawn is dead. Xylia. You're
I'm
currently being held by... Oh, no, you're not. It died, so never mind.
Yeah.
You're free.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the guy right in front of me.
Alright, so the one that's grabbing Karash, 17 would land a hit. As you slash him for 17. Nice.
Ooh, big money.
And it is wounded. Second attack, yes, that connects as well as you spin the glaive around, cutting him again for another, well, not as good, but 9 is still pretty good. And it looks very unhappy with you, but it is still up.
I think that's... actually... Wait, no, I think that's an action. Okay, I'm done with my turn then.
Alright,
What happened when you rage before? I'm sorry if I meant. For like the wild magic.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
Oh, you didn't roll your wild magic
I
surge.
forgot about that.
That could have made such a difference.
Well, you can roll it now, but yeah, we can't really go back in time for all those effects.
Sweet. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I gotta find...
Well,
It's wild magic.
So we can come back to you while you're looking for that. But Arapel, you're up. What are you gonna do?
None of the people around me are wounded, and one is flying. Can I reach the flying one?
Yeah, no, it's only kind of hovering up above the coffin.
Okay. Just floating. Yeah, let me stab it. I will try to stab it.
Okay, so you get these shadowy tendrils.
Oh, fucking! Oh.
I get temporary hit points. Yes.
You also gain 1d12 temp HP, and yeah, on your... Oh, so that's only a one-time thing. Is that what that means? Yeah, so that's just when you first... Alright, so let me... Sorry, Arapel, let me do those saves really quick.
No, you're fine, you're fine. This is actually really cool. The shadowy... I've played a Wild Magic Barbarian, which is why I suggested it when Xylia was looking for...
What's the DC on those saves? Does it say?
No, I don't think so. Oh wait, no it does. It's 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my con modifier, which is 15.
Okay, so that second one failed it.
that hits everyone, doesn't it? Yeah, or every hostile creature, yeah. It's very good.
It's of your choice. I assume you're going to target all the enemies.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a d12 roll on that second creature. Oh,
9.
actually...
So glad I remembered this.
It resists necrotic, so it only takes 4.
That's damage. It's still doing something.
This one... Yeah, damage is damage. That's going to be a con save. It would resist it. This one down here. Con save, resisted. This one here. Con save does not make it, so another d12.
Nice.
As tendrils lash out a little bit late, but 2 points of necrotic. And this one down here finally. Save. Nope, fails, so another d12. Another 3. Alright, back to Arapel. What are you doing?
He's gonna see Xylia like convulsing, having tendrils shoot out of her, and he's gonna be like, "I have failed my mission. My companions are dying." He's not gonna understand how to interpret this weirdness. And then he's gonna swing with his war pick, trying to get past the ones that are around him. And I think he missed miserably. He rolled a 5 and a 13.
Oh, yeah, no, those would both miss as he swings around him.
He should really just like dodge. Well, if the spirit guardians had stayed up, he probably would have just been dodging this whole time. But now I'm trying to do something. So like, yeah, it's
I'm
not going anywhere.
I'm not gonna lie. I've like never thought of dodging with Spirit Guardians up, but that's like a genius move.
If he had made it a whole round with them, he would have been dodging, but he couldn't make it a whole round.
I mean, look, you made Lou breathe a sigh of relief dropping that.
Yeah, all right, that's all I got.
Yeah, I wasn't super invested in the Spirit Guardians.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Uslog, what are you doing?
I'm going for the blood drinker.
Alright, so you heft your large weapon. Oh yeah, 23 cuts. Arapel, you have to remember you do have advantage on all your attacks because you're near Uslog.
Oh,
Just
well,
for
in
future
that case,
reference.
let me just.
No, we can't go back now. It's too late.
We can go
It's
back.
too late. No, there's no going back. Just for future
Would have
reference.
My
Okay.
highest roll was 13.
That means that his creatures are dying. That's why he doesn't want to let you do it. That's a good sign.
I just wanna push ahead so you can maybe finish before time. So 23 would strike, doing
well, letting
21.
me hit would finish. No, okay, sorry.
And 18 strikes again, doing another 14 as you wail on this thing that's grabbing you. That's it for you, though, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so the creature is going to attempt to bite you again. It only gets one attempt, I believe. 16?
That hits.
Alright, so you are bit, doing 9 piercing, 10 necrotic, which reduces your max HP, and it regains 10 hit points. Looking more vital. So you take the 10 to your max. Which was that put you at?
I'm doing the math in my head. I'm very tired. I'll let you know in a second. Can I let you know in a second?
No worries. So it's then going to try to punch you. Not punch you. It's going to do the rapier attacks for the other two. 12 and 11, fortunately for you, would both hit, or both miss, I mean, as it bites you but then is unable to stab you. So that is it for the Blood Drinker. The Vampire Spawn starts in your thing here. So give me, or it has to make a
Constitution.
con save.
Oof,
yeah.
Hey,
Fails. Taking 6 points of damage. It is then going to back up, pulling you with it. So you have to make a con save as you're pulled into your own spell.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ruh-roh.
Rude.
Remy, do you have a reaction to Oppie? Or no? I don't think you have a weapon in your hand.
I don't know.
So you make your save. Go ahead and roll damage. Or it's the same turn, so you take 3 damage as the fiery pillar burns you. It's going to move back again. Oh, Xylia, that would trigger an Oppie as it leaves your threatened range if you want to take one.
Yes, I will definitely take one.
Okay. Suspend your reaction and swing. 24, yes, that would cut it for 8 points of damage as it gets back here. It's still alive, so it's going to bite at you, Koresh. Xylia, just mark yourself as your
Carl
reaction.
is going to
Alright.
use his reaction when he fights at Koresh.
Alright, so it gets a disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
12, I believe, would miss you.
It definitely will.
So then it's going to take a claw attack, but I think 20 gets you.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Sorry.
I don't think you're marked as concentrating, Karash, because you should have been rolling for your concentration checks on that beam.
I thought I was. Is the stopwatch not concentration?
No, that's the timer for the spell.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I needed.
Oh,
Is it the one,
whoops,
is it the
me
one
too.
with the dude, with the aura?
So it would be you can just make 2 con saves to try to keep your moonbeam up because you got hit twice this turn.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
So,
So
here's the first one.
okay,
First
yeah,
one is 19. Second one is low.
yeah. So you hold your spell, but you do take another 11 damage as he slashes you with the second attack.
11.
Ooh.
Oh wait.
Don't worry, guys. There's gonna be tons of treasure in all these
So-
fucking
So
vaults.
the last time this did damage, you just said I was grappled and I didn't take the damage. But
No, he
this
just
one
grabbed
This
you.
one I do.
He can
Okay, so
choose to slash or grab. If he grabs you, he doesn't deal damage.
So I just reduced by 11. Should I increase by 11?
No, he just hit you for 11. That's what the thing is on the. He didn't grab you this time because you were already grabbed.
Okay. I'm not. Okay, that's my bad. You're right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
He's just continuing the hug. and
Yeah,
being
once
hugged.
he just needs it to start the grapple, then it'll just maintain it each turn.
I don't. There's some hugs that are good. I don't know if I like these hugs.
No, these are probably
Yeah,
bad
Arapel's
hugs.
actually probably looking a bit battered, and he's surrounded right now. Like, we are all not loving the hugs we're getting right now.
No.
Arapel 19 would miss you, right?
It would. Thank
All right.
goodness.
So this one goes for you twice, but would miss with both. This one up here is going to continue punching poor Carl. Luckily, Carl is still
Thank
dodging,
goodness.
so yeah,
Yep.
those would both miss. Karash, I think starting your turn in your beam, unfortunately, you would take some damage unless you
Sir,
do a
I
con
do.
save. Oh, now you
So-
roll high.
So
Didn't you make him?
That's the damage. My con save is.
Yeah, so you only take half. So you take
Yeah,
6.
one higher.
Mhm.
6 damage. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you resist
Alright.
the brunt of the
Alright.
magic.
So my action,
Oh.
I move my.
You do have to make another con save to hold your spell, though.
Oh, fair.
And
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna mark you as concentrating, so I start getting those alerts.
I thought I clicked that. Sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead and give
Not
me.
very.
12. Yeah, so you're good. You held it.
Action.
Really?
Action. I move my thing right here,
All right.
and bonus action. Yes, I can. Haha. Bonus action. I eat a mushroom and I grow large.
Okay.
So, just for your notes, because it's not linked, and I apologize for that, I've got 2 left per long rest of Giant's Might, which
Alright.
I can.
That's fine. So you got 2 of those left. This one down south is going to lunge at Arapel again. 13, 24. All right, so the 24 would hit you, bashing you for another 8, or sorry, slashing you for another 8 damage. Chomsky.
Yeehaw. I am gonna say it's getting hot over here. Thank you, Koresh. And
Hot in here.
toss. Oh, not guidance. My bad. I'll acid splash these two right in front of me. Or well, actually, this one and the one next to Carl are the two that I will actually acid splash.
Okay, so the one south of Chomsky makes a dex save. It would fail, and it is destroyed. The one next
Yeah,
to Chomsky,
Carl.
or sorry,
Between Carl and Karish.
Carl, would fail as well, taking another 12, and look wounded now.
And then, yeah, just dodge Carl, and that'll be my turn.
Alright, that life drinker is dead. This one is in the beam, so it must make a con save. Failing it, how much does it take, Koresh?
I love it.
It takes, hopefully, a lot. 10 radiant, so maybe 20.
No, just 10. So it's burned a bit by the searing light. It's going to go for Chomsky again, hoping to one of these days grab you. So unarmed
Carl's
strike.
gonna. Oh, shoot.
Did you say disadvantage?
Yeah, his thing didn't reset on my turn.
Oh, because he's
But-
not on the turn order.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put him on the
But yeah.
turn order after you. There you go. Alright, so you give him disadvantage on the first attack. He's going to try again.
Hope you're gonna go much better.
Oh, that time
Yes.
he got you. So he's going to grab you.
Alright.
And I think he's going to first try to bite you. But he would not be able to.
Oh, thank goodness.
Angrily, he's going to fly backwards, pulling you into the moonbeam. So I need a con save.
Technically, Koresh could drop the moonbeam anytime he wants, if he wants to. Doesn't mean it's good to do that, just saying.
Just saying. 16, I think, would make it, right, Koresh?
Does make it 16 DC.
So you take 5 points of damage, Chomsky, as you are slightly seared.
Oh, yep, I already rolled for that turn, you're right.
Yeah,
I got sunburned.
got slightly seared. Remy.
I'll have a nice tan.
Remy refocuses his attention to this one right here and make a strength saving.
Okay,
or
so strength check by that one, and you get to make a charisma check. It resists.
Fuck.
Good roll on it. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction and cast Silvery Barbs at level 2
Okay.
and make him re-roll that.
All right. So level 2, Silvery Barbs, and it makes another strength check.
Please be below 16, for God's sake.
Yes!
And it is indeed low, so he would be grabbed.
Oh yeah, I'm ripping him straight up. All right, so we're going straight up in there, 10 feet into there.
What happens
No.
at level 2, or are you just doing that because you're at a level 1 spot?
He's at a level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right, so it is
So-
pulled in, taking
Warlock.
8d10 void damage. So it
8d10.
takes 37.
How's he look?
That's so good for a level 1 or 2.
Well, that's a level 5 and a level
5.
1.
Okay.
It is looking a little bit beat up, but not wounded yet, as the void energy
All right.
messes with it.
I'm gonna continue and bring him into the moonbeam. I can move him up to 30 feet in a turn.
Oh, I thought you were ending his turn there.
Oh, it's ending. No, it's on ending his turn. You're right. I was thinking entering. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm assuming
That's
you're
it.
leaving him there, right?
Yes.
All right, Xylia.
All right. So I think I will move around here and flank this guy and take some hits on this guy.
All right, so you rush up. You would be balancing between those two. You'd probably have to be here because you wouldn't really have a good place to stand on this coffin.
Can I stand on the dead guy?
Yeah, you can stand on the dead guy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stand here and attack
and
him.
you would have advantage because your sister in arms is there.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, crit!
That's a crit.
Hey.
You land a very solid hit for 12 and 2, 14 damage. And the creature is wounded. Now, Uslug, you're charmed by this one, right? The one that's grabbing you?
No. Yeah. Arapel took the damage.
Someone slapping someone? Sorry, I didn't hear you. There was something.
There's some abuse going on.
You never had me roll for it because Arapel took her reaction.
I took it, yeah.
On the second one, though? I thought I hit you twice. Whatever, it's fine. So you're still grappled by it? I don't know. This whole battle's destroyed my brain at this point. Go ahead, make your... So 23 would strike. Go ahead and give me a damage roll.
Sorry, that slapping was me tapping my grinder.
Just beating up the dog. You finally had enough of that dog.
Grinder.
Spice grinder. Somebody's
Alright.
making chili.
Grinder is an app, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's also a verb. It's not only an app. Alright. Anything else,
an app.
Ilia?
It's an app.
I agree, little chihuahua.
Well, I know. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Okay. We are at 8:30, so this might be a good place to stop as the fight rages on.
I just want to say I agree with the feels that are being expressed by the Chihuahua monster.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I like basically every dog. I'm on the fence about this one.
You finally met your match. Alright, MVP votes, please.
Such a crackhead. It's like
I'm with
nonstop.
Uslog. My brain just broke right now. We're both like, I was already having a long day. Alright, Koresh. Votes are going.
Oh, you're just like reading the votes out loud.
Yeah, I'm just,
Is
like
that
I
how
said.
that works?
Like I said,
You're
my
like,
brain's broken.
It was very dramatic. Crash.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I felt like a third grader in school. Like, oh god, well, I brought my homework. I promise.
Yeah, you're fine. 5 votes. Who are we missing?
You're missing me. I'm sorry.
Koresh.
I confess, guys, I'm used to playing clerics. This paladin, being at this level and not multiclass and only having 3rd level spells is so weird.
So we have a tie between Koresh and Arapel. So give me D20 rolls.
Oh.
Hey, look at that. Oh, I got a good chance on that one.
Oh,
yeah.
Koresh is MVP. Congrats. And hopefully everyone's still having fun, even though it's a bit of a battle-heavy few episodes. But
yes.
Yeah,
Fun time.
Yeah, well,
I think the dog really added to it.
Well, as soon as I won MVP, he jumped on my bed for the first time, and now he's staring at me like, "Is this okay?"
He heard what you said.
He
heard
knows.
what you said.
He knows of your victory.
He feels
okay.
you're putting out energy and he's feeling it. And no, I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not into like all the like spiritual shit and stuff, but like I think they sense our moods. They feel our energy.
Oh, they do. There was actually a study recently that came out that horses, dogs, and 1 or 2 other kinds of animals actually respond to the tone of our voice as opposed to the words that we say. so they can very much pick up on the vibes.
Yeah.
But I think it's more. I think it's more than just that audible. Like, so I lost. Well, you guys know because you responded in the chat. But I lost my companion of 18 years last month, and there are times I just. There are times I like just cried. Like I was doing fine. I was doing something else, whatever, in life, in my house, whatever, and I just stopped and cried. And my cat, I made no noises. I made no, like, I don't know, like it's not a certain thing, but my cat came up to me and she started this thing now where she bumps her head, like her upper forehead. She bumps it against me when I'm feeling down.
They feel it.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got a dog with bugged out eyes staring at me dead in the face.
It needs more crack.
His ears are shaking. He's digging into my bed sheets, and
Is half his tongue out of his mouth?
Yeah, but he's also got like 2 teeth. Like
he's a little bit Ed.
What happens when you smoke crack?
He's a little
Like,
bit Ed,
people-
the hyena from Lion King, and a little
Wait,
bit
does he
Judge
actually only have 2
from
teeth?
Up.
he legitimately is missing a lot of teeth. Like it's kind of concerning.
Is he like an old dog or something?
No, he's like 5.
Says gingivitis.
Oh God.
That's not
Well,
good.
dogs
I
lose
don't-
their teeth a
I
lot
don't
easier
even-
than big dogs. So
I don't even
Well,
know.
no, wait a second. As someone who has always owned little dogs, that doesn't sound right. There are dogs who just randomly have bad teeth and need more attention. I had a dog who got 2 dentals a year for most of his life. But I've had lots of little dogs, and I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's right.
I mean,
Yeah, that's just what I heard.
I'm pretty sure that like this dog in particular was born with type 2 diabetes.